We in the building. Trap life. It's Den. I'm off in the trap with a bunch of work. Grinding real hard, trying to get a bird. Coke and baking soda, rocket with a fart. Ain't no fucking lights, we mix it in the dark. Still off in the kitchen cause I'm on a mission. You wanna get rich, I suggest you listen. Whole thing of work, whole thing of midget. And as soon as it's gone, it's time to hit the city. Brand new Gucci shoes, I bought my girl a purse. I know these niggas hating, they gon' need a hearse. Hop up out that lat with them paper tags. Got these niggas mad like I hate his ass. I'm counting up money in my living room. Certified hustler, yeah, I can make it boom. You don't know who I am, yeah, they call me Den. Trap life CEO, I get them Benjamins. You know I keep that fire like a blowtorch. So them junkies in the line on my front porch. Keep that 83 parked in the backyard. If I don't know you, I'ma serve you through my burglar bar. I got racks, bitch, I make them stack quick. You can't miss me, I'm in the trap, bitch. This that true shit, straight out the blue shit. 1200 blocks, sell it by the bell shit. You on my hit list, I got a sick wrist. Since I'm a trap nigga, I need a trap bitch. I got 6 bricks, and I keep licks. I'm on that street shit, I gotta eat, bitch, yeah. Man, they already know what time it is. Official 1200 block shit. It's Den. Trap life. Trap life. Yeah, nigga doing all that motherfucking bump. Ain't what you want, nigga. Look.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
100 round drum on the chopper, I can't miss. Heard you was talking, boy, be careful who you diss. Say you won't smoke, well, we can get it lit. If I can't get at you, then I might pop your bitch. 100 round drum on the chopper, I can't miss. Heard you was talking, boy, be careful who you diss. Say you won't smoke, well, we can get it lit. If I can't get at you, then I might pop your bitch. You talking like you want it, nigga, we can get it on. Show up to your spot, we poppin' whoever at home. Chopper hold 100, yeah, it's gon' get you gone. Ain't no shooting at the floor, bitch, I'm bustin' at your dome. Automatic fire, make a nigga get to running. You can't get away, I walking down, he hear me coming. 2 to the head, watch his body get to jumping. Should've thought about that when he was doing all that bumping. Real street nigga, so be careful who you diss. You done fucked up and got the wrong nigga pissed. Why you talking, homeboy? Say, please remember this. If I can't get at you, then I might pop your bitch. 100 round drum on the chopper, I can't miss. Heard you was talking, boy, be careful who you diss. Say you won't smoke, well, we can get it lit. If I can't get at you, then I might pop your bitch. 100 round drum on the chopper, I can't miss. Heard you was talking, boy, be careful who you diss. Say you won't smoke, well, we can get it lit. If I can't get at you, then I might pop your bitch. I been looking for you, nigga, tell me where you hide. I don't need no shooter, I do my own fucking slide. Call of Duty guns, keep them on me while I'm riding. Bust a whole 100 round, boy, it ain't no use of dodging. Laws on the way, shit, I know you hear the sirens. You get crazy where I'm from, it's only drug dealing and violence. Know I'm on the way, all of a sudden he done got silent. Don't get scared now, boy, I thought that you was solid. You moved out of state but left your bitch off in the city. She thinking she safe, walking around looking pretty. Caught her at the mall shopping, buying for your kiddies. Waited till she left and hit the bitch with the dizzy. 100 round drum on the chopper, I can't miss. Heard you was talking, boy, be careful who you diss. Say you won't smoke, well, we can get it lit. If I can't get at you, then I might pop your bitch. 100-round drum on the chopper, I can't miss. Heard you was talking, boy, be careful who you diss. Say you won't smoke, well, we can get it lit. If I can't get at you, then I might pop your bitch. Shout out to the Mars, man. Shout out to the squad. Hey, man, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? That's what Tory Lanez told Megan Thee Stallion, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't funny, but it's funny, you know what I'm saying? Because I played the song. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. What's up this morning, y'all? How y'all been doing? What's up, Step Reeds? You know what I'm saying? IGT, Soldier Part 1. You know what I'm saying? Mr. AKA, yeah, let me find where you at. You know what I'm saying? Because you was talking trash the other day. Yeah, Soldier Part 1, a.k.a. Mr. Know All About Them Bras, you know what I'm saying? Because he be wearing them. You know? Oh, man. Yeah, man. Inside joke with me and that boy Soldier. You know what I'm saying? We was on the channel the other day. Some women was talking some bras. He was in there coming real heavy, y'all. He was in there coming real heavy like he knew all about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, the day-to-day struggles, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hair long, you know what I'm saying? Know all about them bras. What's up, my guy? How y'all doing? What's up, Pressure? I said my boy Pressure Bust Pipes in the building. Got Alicia B up in here. Westside ATL up in here. We got Regina up in here, you know what I'm saying? She say, hello, man. Miss Step Reed's up in here. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm just kicking it. What's up with it, Cake here? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, it's a lot of stuff going on with this Megan Thee Stallion case, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, the trial started yesterday between her and Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The trial started yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And it's turned out to be a very interesting trial, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, I got the video, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Even though they didn't allow cameras off inside of the trial, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got a lot of reporters that reported on it. Plus, they got, you know, like people who do blogs like us, you know what I'm saying? Instagram people, this and that, you know what I'm saying? DJ Academics also reacted to the situation. Him and this lady named, what is her name? Golly, I done forgot. She runs Mob Radio. She was actually inside of the courtroom, you know what I'm saying, to hear all the statements and everything that was going on. What's up with it, Auntie Fee? How you doing today? My boy being Walk Building. What's up with it, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how my hair do, man. I just pop up, you know what I'm saying, all spontaneous and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I do that is because when I post my videos early or my thumbnail, you know what I'm saying, people like to try to counteract my time schedule of going on, and they'll go right when I go, you know what I'm saying, or take my topic that I'm going to talk on. So I just started, you know what I'm saying, popping up spontaneous, you know what I'm saying, so I can get my information out before somebody else try to steal my idea. Y'all know how that go, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done lived in the hood before, and if you haven't, let me tell you how it go. It's full of jackers, haters, you know what I'm saying, spectators, you know what I'm saying, and alligators. I'm just saying, though. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Very interesting situation, you know what I'm saying? From what I gather, y'all know I have to give my little pregame, you know what I'm saying, recap of the stuff that I done seen and heard through listening to thing that's going on, man. And basically, it's going to be a showdown in court, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You got the prosecution basically trying to say that Tory Lanez, you know, basically shot Megan in the foot, you know what I'm saying? Drunk on a drunken rush, you know, you might as well say, because they left Kylie Jenner party. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it? AKA that boy Lil Bigo, you know what I'm saying? Tory and shot her iron ass pal. Even OG, you know what I'm saying? But hey man, you never know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all what. I'm gonna be honest with y'all off the rip. Does Mahel really think that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion? Can I be real with y'all for a second? All right, I'm gonna be real with y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think that he actually shot this lady. The reason why I say that is because she says that Tory, they was basically riding in a black Escalade after leaving the party. And basically, you know what I'm saying? She's saying that Tory shot at the ground and told her to dance, right? But from all accounts, they saying that they were still sitting inside SUV. So I pose this question to y'all. How can he shoot at her feet and tell her to dance if they all sitting down? How is she gonna dance inside of a SUV? It ain't like she was in a big sprinter. They was in a big sprinter van where everybody got a chance to stand up there. She couldn't stand up in that thing if she wanted to. You know what I'm saying? They inside the truck. Now, the other story is that a homegirl / assistant, you know what I'm saying, was the one that shot her because the assistant and Tory was quote unquote in a relationship. Well, not a relationship, but a sexual relationship. If that make any sense to anybody. Now that sounds more plausible to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the defense is saying that all reports, as far as eyewitnesses go, say they seen a young lady with a gun. Not Tory, but the other girl with a gun. And then after all of this hit the fan, y'all, the friends stopped being friends with Megan. And basically what's going on, if y'all remember back, what's going on Instagram and things of that nature, social media, basically saying that Tory ain't really did nothing. You know what I'm saying? It comes out in court that not only does Tory have gunshot residue on his hands, but the other lady that was supposedly involved, which was the assistant, she had gun residue on her hands as well. And basically saying that being in a confined space, because they was in this Cadillac Escalade SUV, y'all, you know what I'm saying, that the gunshot residue could have got on his hands or her hands by being in close proximity to the person that was shooting. You know what I'm saying? All right, so in Maher's opinion, do I think that he actually did it? No. You know what I'm saying? Do I think that he gonna wind up, you know what I'm saying, being found guilty anyway? Yes. Because as I was listening to the news, I heard the news say they acting like the hip-hop community is condoning violence against women. So when you put out a statement like that, you know what I'm saying, it almost leads me to believe that y'all are going to try to make an example out this man. You know what I'm saying? If that make any sense, you know what I'm saying? Just to try to counteract the fact that hip hop doesn't condone violence against women. Yeah, shout out to Lil Migo, whether it's the real one or not. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, big dog. Saying whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but man, that's crazy, y'all. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? They really playing it real close, y'all. They playing it real close, and it's gonna be up to the courts to decide. So when you ask me, have he think that Tory actually shot Megan? No. Do I think he gonna take the fall for it and have to go to jail? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I'm really towing in between the two. But you know, this is basically the court of public opinion. We gonna leave the actual judgment type part, you know what I'm saying, to the court. Let them do their job. You know, King Gritty says, me and Kelsey Nicole grew up together and went to school together. She was always that hood. She always had that hood in her. I can believe it, my G. I can believe it. You know what I'm saying? But this is very crazy and very wild, y'all. I just be like, wow, at some of the stuff that I be seeing. You know what I'm saying? Moving and grooving through this hip hop community, man, it's real crazy. Alicia B says, oh yeah, they gonna make him an example. I can believe that, Alicia B. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing that I hang on is this whole dance situation that he's supposed to have told her. Now, it said that in court, when the defense came out, the first words out of the defense mouth was words that she used herself, which was the dance situation. You know what I'm saying? Because when she went on Gayle King Live all the months ago, she was and really messed up about the situation, you know, and she said that dance really struck a nerve with her, you know what I'm saying, because he didn't know if he was gonna really shoot her or not, you know what I'm saying. So the defense came out with that, you know what I'm saying, off the rip, first thing in the opening statements that they said. Now, actually, today is day 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm recapping yesterday on the stuff that I seen in such that I got from this woman that was there. And basically, DJ Academics and another lady reacted. I think her name is Milagro or Milago. Anyway, she runs Mob Radio on Instagram, y'all. And she was inside the courtroom and basically came out with all the details. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Let's listen first. In fact, before I even do that, let me do this, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We finna get right to it. All right, this is a disclaimer, a copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is the use that's permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be, y'all already know how it go, infringing, man. You do that to protect myself, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube do like to trip. So I got to go through those little steps right there before I get into this footage. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show y'all regarding this case is the actual news covering this story and what they had to say about day 1 of the trial between Megan Thee Stallion, boy Tory Lanez, man. Let's check this out. Make sure you step on that like button. If you're new over here, subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be a hater all your life. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that controversy sell, you know what I'm saying? But you can't lose when you're in these YouTube streets, when you coming with content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I'm just saying, though. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, let's check this out.
It's a case that's fueled debates among hip-hop fans for 2 years now. Music artist Tory Lanez is accused of shooting rapper Megan Thee Stallion. And while some of the case is already played out in the court of public opinion, it's now being presented in an actual courtroom. One side is painting it as false accusations brought on by envy, and the other as an unwarranted act of violence. ABC's Zareen Shah was in the courtroom today as opening statements began.
Walking into an LA courtroom, music artist Tory Lanez greeted with a message of support.
Good luck, man.
The Grammy-nominated star facing legal trouble involving Megan Thee Stallion, known for her chart-topping hits.
I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah.
The two artists, long rumored to have had a previous romance, now facing off in a downtown Los Angeles courtroom. Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, accuses Tory, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, of shooting her in the foot 2 years ago in the Hollywood Hills. Tory is charged with 3 felony counts: discharging a firearm with gross negligence, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle. If convicted, he could face nearly 23 years behind bars. He has pleaded not guilty to the charges stemming from this night, July 12, 2020. Video obtained by TMZ shows part of the night. You can see Tory on the ground.
There go that SUV. Now look how big the SUV is, y'all.
A third person exits the car, Megan's assistant, Kelsey Harris. In today's opening statements, the defense painting this as a case about jealousy, saying Kelsey had a previous romantic relationship with Tory. They say it was actually Kelsey and Megan who got in an altercation that night. The defense also said a witness saw a woman with a gun.
We kind of heard the reasoning as to why Kelsey Harris has the gunshot residue on her hands, and that came up in a preliminary hearing earlier on in this case, and it makes sense. If Kelsey as well as Tory Lanez are in a small confined area, like an SUV, and one of them shoots a gun, that residue doesn't have far to go, and it can land on the person's hands who shot the gun, but also any innocent person who's in the car as well. But whether or not that creates reasonable doubt is up for the jury to decide in deciding who actually shot the gun.
The prosecution says Kelsey actually texted someone for help, saying Tory shot Megan. They also shared sound of Megan sobbing in the ambulance on the way to the hospital, where a surgeon removed 3 bullet fragments from her feet. And prosecutors played a recorded phone call of Tory from jail and showed text messages, both with him apologizing. And prosecutors say he even later told someone he was the shooter. Before those tense moments, Megan and Tory were seen on Instagram Live, hanging out in a pool with Kylie Jenner, reportedly at the reality star's home.
Tory, don't get my phone wet.
In an interview with CBS Mornings, Megan said that when she was ready to leave, others were not, leading to an argument that spiraled.
All I hear is this man screaming. He said, "Dance, bitch," and he started shooting. And like he shot a couple of times. I was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
Tory disputed that account in his song Money Over Fallouts.
Making people trying to frame me for a shooting, but them boys ain't cleaning up.
Rapper Drake also appearing to defend Tory on the song Circo Loco.
This lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion.
Drake's representatives have not responded to prior requests for comment. Hip-hop fans say the debate on what happened that night has divided the community, leaving some
And look at how
wondering if
big
male
the
artists and
SUV
fans
is. She
are
can't
condoning
possibly
violence
stand up
against
inside
women.
that thing.
The fact that both of the people in this case are so high profile and have their own followings, it makes sense that people would have Team Tory or Team Megan camp. But you add another layer, this concept of believing women. And it gets even deeper when we talk about believing Black women, because far too often in the criminal justice system or in many avenues, Black women are not believed. It's difficult because the criminal justice system will say innocent until proven guilty. And so in saying that, you're basically saying that Megan Thee Stallion was not abused, or we don't know that as yet. But as this case is being tried in court, it's already been tried in the court of public opinion for the last 2+ years.
In a New York Times op-ed entitled Why I Speak Up for Black Women, Megan writes, "My initial silence about what happened was out of fear for myself and my friends. The way people have publicly questioned and debated whether I played a role in my own violent assault proves that my fears about discussing what happened were unfortunately warranted."
We know Megan Thee Stallion will testify. The question mark is whether or not Tory Lanez will testify, because he has the right not to testify. But I think Kelsey Harris will absolutely testify and take the stand. But the major question in this case is what's going to happen on cross-examination when the defense starts asking questions of Kelsey? Are they going to be able to create some form of reasonable doubt to suggest that she's the shooter and she's merely covering for herself and Megan and pointing the finger at Tory Lanez?
Zareen Shah joins us now from outside the courtroom in Los Angeles. Zareen, Megan Thee Stallion is expected to testify. Some other high-profile names may also take the stand.
Lindsay, the big question is Kylie Jenner going to testify? There's a lot of speculation about that. Look, Tory and Megan came from her party. They were Instagramming videos with her. The defense said that Tory wanted to stay at her house. And the defense also says that Kylie asked Megan to leave at one point, but there is no indication that Kylie was subpoenaed. And the alleged shooting, of course, happened after this group left her house. The defense also says that Corey Gamble will be testifying. He's, of course, Kris Jenner's longtime partner. He was also at that party before everyone left. The prosecution says that Kelsey will be testifying. She is the friend, and she also texted a man named Justin that Tory shot Megan. They say he will be testifying as well. The doctor who removed that bullet fragment, those bullet fragments, he will also be testifying. And of course, the big one you mentioned, Megan Thee Stallion. She is expected to testify tomorrow in court. Look, she was incredibly emotional in that TV interview. She was really emotional in that sound that we heard in court today. So a lot of people wondering what she will say tomorrow in court. Lindsay?
Yeah, people will be all ears on that. Zareen, our thanks to you as always.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks.
All right, so we got what the news had to say. It's saying that it's going to be a star-studded cast when it comes to this. Also, you know what I'm saying, Anisha, I heard you say that the Jenners are involved. Let me tell you this. The Tory is actually the one who wants Kylie to come testify, not the prosecution. The defense someone that's asking for Kylie to come testify. So maybe it'll work in his favor. You know what I'm saying? As far as her coming to testify, because they were at her, y'all. You know what I'm saying? All of this sparked from her party. Now, the only, like I was saying before, the thing that I have, you know what I'm saying, with this whole situation is I need to know where he was telling her to dance at. Was it before they left? Or was it while they was in the truck? Because if the truck, it's impossible for her to dance in there. Y'all know Megan tall. You know what I'm saying? And they was in an Escalade, not a tour bus, not a Sprinter van, but in a Cadillac Escalade. Is no way possible for her to stand up and do any kind of dance move inside of there. On top of that, I hope Tory wouldn't be so dumb as to think, you know what I'm saying, that she could actually do that. And don't forget, the gas tank is up under the truck. You be done shot into the floor and blew the whole truck up, including yourself. I'm just saying, speaking from a common sense, you know what I'm saying, angle as I know it. What y'all think about it so far? You know what I'm saying? Because like I told y'all before, Mahel really doesn't think that that Tory Lanez actually shot Megan Thee Stallion. Do it make sense for the other girl to do it? It makes perfect sense in my mind if they're having a confrontation over Tory or about. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, Megan got mad because neither one of them was ready to leave the party yet. And then on top of that, it said that Tory Lanez was trying to spend the night at Kylie Jenner house. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's hearsay. No one witnessed that. Exactly, Ling Lang. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense in my mind that the homegirl did it and not Tory. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now, I do give that it is some simps out there in the world who would do things like that. Come on now, we cover the news every day. We know that there's some crazy people in the world. I cannot deny that, you know what I'm saying, or any of that, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't think that dude shot that lady inside that truck after telling her to dance. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all can disagree with me. I may not be right. It may be some ladies in the comments or somebody in the bushes that feel way different than my hair feel. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I pinked the link. We can chop it up about it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But I just, you know what I'm saying? Something in my core, my gut, maybe, you know, we done seen guts being wrong before, but my gut feeling is, you know what I'm saying? Man, Tory ain't shot this lady, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But do I think he will be made an example of? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Do I think they gonna do everything in their power to put this dude in light? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make an example out of him. Especially, let me re-emphasize, you know what I'm saying, when I heard on the news them saying that the hip-hop community is acting like they condone violence against women. You know what I'm saying? That was straight from the news. You know what I'm saying? Now, they ain't let no cameras inside the courtroom, like I told y'all before. So all we have to go on people accounts of what they seen and heard inside of that courtroom. And like I told y'all before, man, DJ Academics as well as this mob radio lady, they actually you need some? Yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me get this real quick. Yeah, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? All we have to really go on is they accounts of what happened. Now, the mob radio lady and DJ Academics actually commented on this situation yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And they talked back and forth about it. Hey, man, we going to exactly what they had to say, you know what I'm talking about? And we'll come up with our own conclusion once I'm done showing y'all this interview that they basically did with each other. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Y'all already know how we rocking. Let me put up this real quick. You know what I'm saying? So we can get right down into it, man. Y'all, hey, I posted how we've been doing as far as the show on my community wall. Then who was driving? Diff Star. I don't have a clue. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure it was a driver. Megan, the other lady, Kelsey, and Tory Lanez was all they was in the back. What's up, bro? They was all in the back. So I'm pretty sure it was a driver driving. The driver's name, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But I know that it wasn't Tory, it wasn't Megan, and it wasn't Kelsey that was driving the SUV. You know what I'm saying? The Cadillac Escalade. You know, I'm just, man, my whole thing is the only thing that's getting me that got me hinged on, man, I just don't know. It just don't sound right. Is the dance be dance? You know what I'm saying? Y'all inside of a vehicle that ain't that tall, and Megan is that tall. You feel what I'm saying? How can you stand up and dance? You know what I'm saying? So basically, he might as well not even told you that and just shot you in your foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's be for real. Now, I went looking for the Gayle King full interview with Megan. I find it nowhere. I'm searching everywhere trying to find the whole thing from CBS, the morning show where she did an interview with Gayle King. But like I said, unfortunately, I couldn't find the whole interview, so I ain't even just mess with it. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna present that, and we was gonna listen to what she has to say versus what the people said that was going on in court, y'all. If she got how was she walking? Well, they said that she was leaving, Miss Danita, they saying she was leaving a blood trail all the way when the police back up, leaving a blood trail on the ground, you know what I'm saying, from having the bullet in her foot. And she was actually limping, you know what I'm saying, if you paid attention to that video. She was limping in the video as she was walking backwards, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not denying the fact that she actually got shot. I'm denying the fact that Tory, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. All right, she said, I had to step away. Who trigger finger had the residue? Auntie Fee, they didn't say anything about a trigger finger yet. They said that Kelsey had gun residue on her hands and Tory had gun residue on his hands. Both of them had gun residue on their hands. Now, witnesses' accounts seen Tory with a gun, but they seen Kelsey with a gun. According to an eyewitness that supposedly, you know what I'm saying, seen the whole ordeal, says that Kelsey had a gun and not Tory Lanez. They said a female was spotted with a gun, and that the only other female in the vehicle besides Megan was Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? So the defense is basically trying to put the blame on Kelsey. And let me tell y'all this too. They actually said that Kelsey will be a witness in this. This is what the prosecution said, that Kelsey will be a witness in this case. Even though she hasn't been speaking with Megan Thee Stallion, she's gonna come testify. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that Tory did it. They're gonna try to use text messages, you know what I'm saying, from Kelsey to somebody else saying that Tory shot Megan. They're gonna use what else? Y'all know I'm digging in my memory bank. I ain't right. I'm just going off straight off the head from the things that I heard. So they're gonna use text messages, and basically they're gonna use Tory's text back and forth to Megan saying that he's sorry. Now, in these text messages, they say that he never said that he's sorry for shooting her. He's just basically saying he's sorry for the whole incident that went on. You know what I'm saying? Rather it been from her finding out that him and Kelsey had a relationship, you know what I'm saying, this and that, whichever one the case may be. But they're going to use that I'm sorry as grounds to say that and he was apologizing to her from doing it. Was it bullet or fragments from the bullets? Fragments, Auntie Fee. Fragments from the bullets where it's still lodged in her foot. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was an actual bullet. I didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? But I did hear on one of the news reports, let me not say that one of the doctors removed a bullet. You know what I'm saying? But all the reports as far as the news go say that it was bullet fragments, Auntie Fee. You know what I'm saying? I like the way Auntie Fee keep me in line, and she make me have to tell y'all the actual facts, you know what I'm saying, instead of putting out that narrative. So I don't put out no narratives. I'm just telling y'all the facts of the story as I know them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Max? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. They never tested Megan for gun residue. I don't think so, Ling Lang, because I ain't heard about nothing about Megan having no gun residue on her. But I did hear it about Kelsey and Tory both allegedly having gun residue on them. Now, y'all heard that reporter say that it's easy for gun residue to get on somebody else that's in the vehicle when y'all are in such close proximity to each other. You know what I'm saying? So if she was sitting next to Tory, you know what I'm saying, she could have got the gun residue on her. But they both saying that Tory got gun residue on his hands and she got gun residue on her hands. You know what I'm saying? It's ironic that they both got gun residue. Could it be that? See, and then that's another thing. Let me say this, see, because even though I feel like he didn't do it, it's a couple things make me scratch my head. Like, okay, if he did do it, did he shoot her in the foot and then pass the gun off to Kelsey? And that's how she got seen with the gun or got gun her? It sounds plausible, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He shot her and then passed the gun off, and that's how she got it on her hands too. You know what I'm saying? Could be the scenario. I don't know. The vehicle had to have a bullet hole. Hey, I'm with you, Bill Star. Auntie Fee say, I'm just trying to have a full understanding. I got you, Auntie Fee. And if I can give you a full understanding of what's going on, then I know it's getting across to everybody else is a full understanding of what's going on. So I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about hold my head to the facts. Alicia B, if you would hear the testimony of the police, it's really crazy. Alicia B say Tory song drop with 3 this week. Timing is a bit. Yeah, I heard about that too. I also seen the little cover. You know what I'm saying? I bet you it's gonna be a good song because Tory ain't no pushover rapper. All right, so let's get a little interview that the Mob Radio lady and DJ Academics did. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram regarding situation. I said, you know what I'm saying? We'll listen to it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want me to pause somewhere and stop, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Click the link. We'll talk about it, whichever one the case may be. But shout out to everybody in the building, man, who came to get some real content, man, and eat from all this YouTube controversy that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all.
I know y'all want to get into some shit.
Now, this is actually the lady, you know what I'm saying, who did the interview with DJ Academics, y'all. I find it ironic. Don't she look like Megan Thee Stallion a little bit? Hold on. Let me pause this. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. So let me stop you, lady. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop you real quick. Malia Grow, whatever your name is. She actually got some form of a problem. Megan Thee Stallion too. I can't put it, you know what I'm saying, up there, you know what I'm saying, without telling y'all everything. So this lady right here actually has some form of a problem with Megan Thee Stallion. They done got into it or some. Megan done took to her IG to diss this lady before. But she's the one that's going, no, Mahel, not all. No, Mahel, not at all. Yes, she do. Yeah, but to me, I'm saying to me, maybe my eyes playing tricks on me, but to me, she kind of looked like Megan a little bit. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to have some kind of a problem, you know what I'm saying, with each other, to which Megan took to her IG at one point to back this lady. You know what I'm saying? But she's going to the court. She's going to the courthouse. She's going to go sit inside of there, and she's listening and hearing and seeing everything going on. And she's coming back to report to us the things that she's seen going on in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? I have to give y'all the whole overview. You know what I'm saying? So her opinions and the things that she may say may to some come off as being biased because she does have a problem with Megan. She looked like she can be a cousin to Megan. Yeah, real talk, OG. I knew I wasn't tripping. I was looking at this earlier and I was like, dang, to me, she looked just like Megan Thee Stallion, but that ain't Megan. You know what I'm saying? That's the Mob Radio lady. All right, let's check her out.
Close my eyes. When I walked into the courthouse, the stench of piss immediately evaporated because, you know, getting in it was real pissy. I got in. And the guard was really, really, really nice. I was very nervous about my titties being out. But, you know, he was like, you good? And I was like, I know. And so got in, made it through that shit, whatever, la-da-dee-da-da-da, got up in there. Bitch, fuck all the bullshit. So let's talk about it. When I go up in the motherfucking courtroom, child, Megan got 5 people on her side. 3 bitches sitting to the side, and then it's a man and a woman. So one of them is Kathy Ty, and the other one name is Attorney Bot or whatever. Okay, you see it? I'm gonna put on a t-shirt and shit. So let me tell you what I think they doing. So I had to go look at the jury once the jury came in, right? And so let me tell you about my notes on the jury. We had a young black woman, an older black woman that looked like her ass was falling asleep, an older black man that looked like he don't know what the fuck day of the week it is, a damn Asian. I counted about at least two old white ass men. I counted at least one young white man. Looked like a Spanish bitch. About two young white girls, a few older white women. Okay. And then there was a young black man. The women absolutely outnumbered the men.
Did. Hold on.
And
Alicia B. Said Pete. She did say that, you know what I'm saying? And she got a real dirty mouth too. You know what I'm saying? She says that her page ain't monetized, and I can see why, because all she do is cuss throughout the whole situation. I'm talking about cuss word this, cuss word that, and it's exactly what, she gave me that impression too, Max Boogie. Get her. Hell yeah, bro. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, straight filter potty mouth, you know what I'm saying? I can't cap, but she is a witness to the things that were going on inside the courtroom, you know what I'm saying? And we have to go by, you know what I'm saying, the people who was there. So she was one of the people who was there in the courtroom, you know what I'm saying? So I gave her a pass, even though all she do is cuss this whole time, y'all.
The attorney Bot that they got up there, not Kathy, Bot. He is a pretty white boy. He looked like a Ken doll. And I think that they're trying to appeal to the women in the jury. Absolutely. A couple of them looked like they want to suck his dick. I was seeing it. And I wouldn't tell you no lie. They was looking at him. He was smiling and shit. He was handsome though. I'll give him that. But yeah, they ain't slick doing this shit. Okay. Now, do y'all want to hear about these motherfucking opening statements? And then I need to see what academics want to get into, so we don't have to go over nothing twice. So you want me, come on, Act. And then we could go from there. Because, bitch, when I tell you that prosecution clowned within the first 5 minutes of us being up in there, I am not lying. Clown, okay? So I'm going to get into it till I see a request. All of a sudden, they was like, okay, we can do the opening statements. Oh, here go the white boy, Bot. Dance, bitch, dance. I said, child, what the fuck is this? After he say, dance, bitch, dance. And then you hear pop, 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 pop. I say, bitch, what the fuck is this? That's how they opened it up. That is literally how they opened it up. So that was like, dance, bitch, dance. And then, it was pop, 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 pop. And I said, this is some ghetto ass shit. So anyway, they said she had a gunshot wound to two. The prosecution, let me tell you the problem. And I'm gonna keep on telling you what happened. But the problem is the prosecution, we waited 2 years for them hoes to open with dance, bitch, dance. And 5 goddamn gunshot bullet. So they didn't say nothing different from what Megan has outlined in the media. If you were sitting there listening to opening statements from the prosecution, you would have felt like, okay, I heard that. Nothing new. The only thing that they did, and we'll get there, but the only thing that they did was acknowledge that she fucked Tory. Get into it. So anyway, here go the white boy. Dance, bitch, dance. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Bitch, I'm looking around because I say, shit, what the hell going on up in here? So remember that mug shot that I showed y'all a long ass time ago? Y'all remember that mug shot I showed y'all of Tory? If you go on Google right now and Google,
I'm telling you, Tez, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I said the same thing. I just told her go. You see what I'm saying? I knew my eyes weren't tripping, y'all. He say, dang, she looked like Meg. That's exactly what I said, Tez. You know what I'm saying? For real, like she can be Megan Thee Stallion, older little sister. I'm just saying though, you know what I'm saying? But she do to me and to a couple other people look just like Megan.
Tory Lanez mugshot. You gonna have a mugshot where it looks like he got a big head, and then he got another mugshot. I think he got like a low fade. Then it's another mugshot that got my name on it. That was the mugshot. So for everybody that's been watching my radio that wanted to know, and I wanted to know if Absolutely. I'm waiting on academics to come up here.
Lee, we here.
We in here. What you doing?
Hey, listen, I'm drinking. Yo, I hope they sent you some money for like the Hennessy, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm on some shit. What's good? They told me you got all the details.
I got every detail in this black notebook.
I need it.
Read and niggas can write.
Hey, listen, you know what I mean? Like, we've been trying to watch, like, everybody trying to give their whole breakdown, but I don't know if they're giving it up, like how they need to give it up.
They're not giving
I'm like, yo,
give it up. Don't nobody hear all that boring ass guard from the damn courtroom. All them Nancy Dillon had on thick ass boots. She can't relate to us like she had on bell bottoms and some thick ass boots. So the you know something else, okay? Rolling Stone ain't giving it. So I'm about to tell y'all what happened. I was just telling them. So what had happened was we came in. Hold on, X.
See what I told y'all about the dance, dance, and the and that's supposed to be the first thing they came out with.
Y'all show some love. Y'all show some love to Milagro, man. Like, yo, she's on the scene. She doing her thing. I see, like, she out there with it. Come on now.
When Tory said he wanted to do a podcast, I was the person that he wanted to do it with you.
I realized. My bad. I'm tripping. You know what I mean? Sometimes I be like, wallet. My bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, so this what happened. So we get in the courtroom, and Kathy Todd is a prosecutor, and there was a white guy with her named Bot, and then there was 3 other women. So it was like 5 people, like on Megan's side, sitting off to the side, right? And then they let all of the people in, media in, and all that kind of bullshit. So they start. The prosecution do opening statements. Dance, bitch, dance. That's the first thing they say.
Literally. The first words?
The first words in the opening statements were, dance, bitch, dance.
Oh, they think this law and order. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They do. They do think this shit law and order, but ain't no fucking stabler. There's some bald-headed niggas in the jury. So then they said, after they said dance, bitch, dance, they played the audio from the ring camera, the gunshots.
Oh, they had the ring camera footage?
They had the ring. But the footage that they've been teasing us with for 2 years ain't got shit on it, but the audio. They don't have no damn footage, no visual.
Wait, do you see Tory, like, doing anything?
No. These people been teasing us with this idea of footage, and they have footage of a bitch living room, and you can hear the shots outside. You don't see nothing but the bitch living room.
So there was pump faking?
Yes.
Holy shit.
So we heard, he say, dance, bitch, dance. And then all you heard was, pop, 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 pop. So you hear 5 gunshots. So you're like, what the hell going on? That's the audio. So they put up a mugshot. They got a whole slideshow presentation. The white boy going through a clicker trying to tell the story. And then he got Tory mugshot up there. Yeah, this is the person getting accused. So then they played the piece of the voicemail where Tory said, you know, you may never speak to me again, but I'm sorry. And I was drunk, but that ain't no excuse. And so then they throw Megan picture up there.
Hold on real quick. Does Tory said, I'm sorry for what I did to you, or I'm sorry for, does he admit anything in the apology?
Let me tell you something. Not only did he not admit to shooting her, we finally got to hear the full voicemail.
Yeah.
Full call with him and Kelsey. And wait till you hear what the fuck was said on the body cam footage.
What?
I'm hyperventilating. Tory said, Kelsey talking about, I'm hyperventilating. Oh my God. Tory said, they don't know what happened. It'll be okay. Okay. So he was like,
hold on. We gotta take it a step at a time. I want to ask you this question.
Okay.
Only off of the initial statements, right? So the opening statements by both the prosecutor and also Tory's defense. Who do you think made a bigger impact? Only off, like, before they called the detective or whatever. Who do you think? Because I think that's very important.
Yeah. Let me tell you who to me made a bigger impact. And nothing I'm gonna say is biased. These is facts. Y'all know who I'm rooting for, but these facts. The defense did. Simply because the thing that keep on tripping up Megan and her people is the omission of facts. When you leave these things out, and then the defense is able to come in and paint that picture, you're looking crazy. And that's what happened.
Hey, let me ask you another question too. Did the prosecutor really start there? Because that's what we heard. that they start their opening statements by not even painting any picture of what happened at a party. They just said, "Oh, Tory was in an argument with Meg about his music skills," and like that just seems very thin. That don't seem like it got the whole shit.
Let me go to. I got so many motherfucking notes. They did paint a picture. That's not true. They painted a picture. They filled the gaps. They absolutely did.
Did the picture include anything that happened at the party?
Yes. They mentioned an incident that took place at the party. They didn't go into details, but they said that Kylie specifically asked Megan to get the fuck out. Not in those words, but she said it's time for you to go.
The prosecutor said that?
Oh, not the prosecutor. The defense. The prosecutor. I'm sorry, yes, the prosecutor. They did paint the picture, but they left out so much shit that they were regurgitating what Megan had told basically everybody on the Instagram lives and all of that. The only thing the prosecution said in opening statements was that she did have a sexual relationship with him.
How did that, these are all important facts, right? How did that hit how did that hit everybody that was there in a sense of was there any reaction from either the gallery
what was sad was nobody moved when he said it. Like,
really?
Fucking knew. No, nobody. There was nothing. It was everybody kept going. Nobody.
Really?
Yeah, not that. When it came out that Megan allegedly, fucked the baby and Ben Simmons behind Kelsey, that got a little reaction. The people said, "What?"
See what I'm saying? Like this whole, you know what I'm saying? She saying so that would be a little biased, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that can't be dispelled is the information that she's putting out, basically, of what happened in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was on this jury. Hey, Nisha B, they ain't gonna let you on that jury. You are me. You know what I'm saying? You seen the people that she described as being there. You know what I'm saying? As part of the jury. You got some Asian people, you know what I'm saying, some clear people, some old clear people, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. So they were trying to go for people that's not in hip-hop favor anyway, you know what I'm saying, as far as jurors that they selected to be jurors, you know what I'm talking about. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Soak up all the information. Make sure you stepping on that like button. And if you ain't did so, man, subscribe to my channel. Y'all already know my hair gonna come with all the content, man. Shout out to the squad.
That's crazy.
The people's.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest though. I think it's a severe, and you tell me what you were thinking, right? Because I think you've been covering this thing like really closely as well.
Mm-hmm.
Meg said on that interview with Gayle King, she said she never had sex with Tory. Now we're finding out the prosecutor, who is going to call her as a witness tomorrow, is saying, "Oh, nah, she did."
Yeah. Oh, in opening statements, they slid in enough that and then tried to say like they had sex, like put it like that, like a sexual relationship. Nothing that would make you think it was ongoing, but they did mention it. Tory's people made it very clear sex was being had, child. With both the ladies.
Tomorrow, I feel like tomorrow this is gonna be a make or break. Meg gonna get on the stand. By the way, before I even get to that, what did you make of that first detective that they called testimony?
The first witness?
Yeah.
Let me go to my notes so I can tell you, so I can know exactly who that was. Officer Diaz was the first witness. Canvassed the area. Let me tell you what was wrong with his testimony. Yeah. What was wrong with that fucking testimony was the fact that they used pieces of paper instead of the placards that you would use to accurately label things. And they did not label these things correctly or make a note of what they wanted to use as evidence, which was a blood trail. They claimed that there was a blood trail up the street, but when they were asked by the defense, okay, well, did you label this properly? And could you tell us like the blood trail and could you lay that out for us? No, the answer was no. When I tell you they cut corners, every witness that got up, except for the detective that solely was up there to talk about the phone call Tory made from jail. The defense was able to say, did you do this the way that y'all were supposed to do it? No, not necessarily.
Really?
The evidence that got packaged, but when it came to those crime scenes, no, they didn't, and they had to outright say no. And I just don't understand how Megan's story makes sense once we saw pictures, because it was casings up in people's on their property, like in their backyard, like by their cars, not
Really?
in the bullet casings were found on the property. A nail was in the middle of the street, and the chain and shit was in the middle of the street. The shell casings were not sitting in the middle of the damn street. So how the hell did Tory, how the fuck the shell cases that made it from the car all the way up in somebody's goddamn backyard?
Let me ask you a question. So I've been running this theory with my audience.
And they say Tory beat Kelsey ass.
Well, yeah, we heard that too. So I've been running this theory, which I think that happened, right? That Meg and Kelsey was fighting first. How could they? Because I heard the
and DJ Academics is exactly right. If y'all think back, you know what I'm saying, y'all gotta use your memory. You know what I'm saying? This is a memory game. If y'all think back, there was a report that Megan and Kelsey got into a fight before they ever even left from Kylie Jenner's house, y'all. So it was already something going on. Remember, I told y'all, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna have a real bearing on this case, you know what I'm saying, with the defense basically saying that Kelsey is the one that shot. They were already seen in a physical altercation at Kylie Jenner's house. That's why the defense wants Kylie Jenner to come up and testify that fight actually happened. The same one that Academics is talking about right now. When this story first broke, I remember, you know what I'm saying, them saying that Kelsey and Megan got into a fight, you know what I'm saying, at Kylie Jenner's house. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying, over Tory Lanez. I'm just saying though.
Prosecutor was trying to say, well, it's because Tory punched Kelsey, which, by the way, he's not charged for punching Kelsey or doing anything to Kelsey, but they're saying when he punched Kelsey, that's when her earring, her nails and stuff came off. But let's be honest, I really believe that Kelsey and Meg were fighting. That's what I really believe.
A witness did say that. They tried to say that after Tory shot Megan, that Megan hobbled up the street. Kelsey went to aid her. Tory came over to see what happened. Kelsey approached because she didn't know what was going on, and they started fighting, and he started attacking her. But we saw photos from them getting booked and questioned rather than booked. Kelsey's hair was not out of place. They said Kelsey said that he pulled her hair, and she didn't really remember too much else, but that it was physical. He got physical with her. They must have fucking forgot that Megan's friend went online and said, before you get your chain snatched again, and shit like that. They must have forgot that Kelsey said, got my chain snatched. But they must have forgot that shit, because y'all blaming Tory for it, but you gave that credit to your bitch when you acted like she beat up Kelsey, when they were threatening her and cyberbullying her. And when they showed us the photos from Kelsey at the station, Kelsey didn't have a hair out of place. So how the fuck did Tory pull your damn hair, pull you by your hair, and do anything to you? Your hair wasn't fucked up, and this was right after. They took them right to the station.
Hey, let me ask you this question.
Also, let me tell y'all this. Allegedly, Tory offered to pay Megan $1 million a piece not to go forward with this trial type situation, basically to try to smooth it over. He offered them $1 million a piece, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So my question to y'all is, do y'all think that in exchange for the testimony from Kelsey, that Rock Nation might have, you know what I'm saying, threw a little money at her, you know what I'm saying, to get her to change her story? Remember, her and Megan been at odds this whole time. Isn't it ironic, you know what I'm saying, after all the ranting and raving that Kelsey did on these social media streets about Megan, that she will come in her defense all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, just a little something I just thought about, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. But allegedly, there's money involved in this whole situation, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how true it is, just some things that I've heard throughout social media.
Did they get to the point of, you know, obviously we know that Meg's initial statement, she said she was cut by glass. Later on, she then accused Tory. What did Kelsey say? We know what Kelsey said in a text message to the bodyguard, allegedly. But do we know what Kelsey told the police?
Kelsey said that she wanted representation, but the prosecution said the way the prosecution was talking, they was talking like Kelsey will be taking Megan's side 100%. They said Kelsey will tell y'all that Tory shot Megan, and that's what happened. But you know what?
No. I know that's the case now. Here's my thought. Kelsey was given an immunity deal. Put it like this. At the end of the day, there was a bullet fired. It seems like there's only two people who could possibly have fired the bullet. Either Tory or Kelsey.
Check this out. Did y'all just catch what he said? He said Kelsey was given an immunity deal, y'all. That's basically where you can take the stand and say what you want to say and don't have to worry about later on the prosecution coming back to try to prosecute you. Hey, that might be a little bit better than money. I'm just saying, though. Let's go.
I think the prosecutor, and also because Meg said Tory, they wanted Tory. Whether Kelsey did do it or not, they came to Kelsey and they said, listen, we know you ain't been talking to your best friend. We need you to give some testimony. And you have to say Tory did it. And I think because I know Kelsey has a lawyer. I know she has a lawyer. Because her lawyer commented on some of the stuff that was being said early on. Her lawyer probably made sure she got what's known as an immunity deal to say, if Kelsey testifies, you guys cannot look at her for prosecution, right?
Okay.
So based on, and again, this is my thought. So if that's what's happening, right? Of course she's gonna testify that Tory shot her.
But that once everything is out there, there's gonna be some dumb shit to stand behind.
Well, here's the thing though. The reason why I think that's the case, Kelsey was being accused by Meg of taking quote unquote payoff from Tory. Well, if she's now trying to say Tory shot Meg, and she never said it before, and she was taking payoff, the only thing that could make me believe that she, who hasn't talked to Meg Thee Stallion in 2 years, is now taking Meg's side, is the prosecution, aka the DA, saying, yo, Kelsey, Tory is about to give a good ass case that says he ain't do it, and then everybody's gonna say we gotta charge you. Your only option here is to say Tory did it. And if you say Tory did it, we'll give you an immunity case. I really think this is going to nothing. You tell me what you think. I think
to be the case, but they do have Kelsey on the phone call when Tory did call her. Like I said, we got to hear the full phone call. And she said, you know, and this is in an hour, 5 hours later, Megan's team is all over this. You know, Megan's team already know they're all over this, literally.
That's what the phone call said?
Yeah. Let me go. I can quote it. I can say to her phone call for sure. Look at everything. What is? Hold on. Hello. Hey, y'all got out? Y'all good? Megan at the hospital? And then Kelsey say, I'm outside the hospital. Tori say, what hospital? She say, Cedar, something like that. He said, I know she probably ain't gonna want to talk to me again, but I was drunk. I ain't understand, you know, what I did, what I was doing. I'm sorry. And then she said,
hey, who said that? Who said that? Who said? I didn't know that.
Kyle.
Okay.
And so then she was like, there's a lot that happened. And he was like, yeah, a lot did happen. You know, I feel crazy. He said, what happened, you know, but I can't take it back. Who the fuck would say that about a shooting? When we got to hear the full context of the call, it absolutely sounded like, damn, I shouldn't have let the cat out the bag. Like, I'm sorry that shit came out. Like, it absolutely sounded like that.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me ask you directly then, because you were there. You're in court. You are our eyes and ears, really. So this is what I said. I said, Tory apologizing might not be essentially, oh, I'm apologizing for shooting, but Tory exposed some shit that started some drama that led to some fighting.
Let's argue today. I'm gonna tell you how I got that though. So, okay, well, on the phone call, how about Kelsey is sitting at the hospital after she done got detained in question. Megan was in the hospital. They whisked her off to New York. She didn't even see that fucking girl. Kelsey sitting outside. Megan is fucking gone to New York. So Kelsey says, well, I was already fucked up by the time y'all. They say Kelsey was passed the fuck out when Tory got there. That's how drunk she was. She was passed out, child.
Wait. Slow it down. So Kelsey at the event.
At Kylie's house was passed the fuck out by the time Tory even got there. Passed the fuck out, drunk. So Tory was like, I don't even remember what we was fighting about. It's on the call. And Kelsey said, I was already fucked up by the time you got there. So then Tory say, you got my security number, Quan? And y'all, he said, you figure out a way to, bail me out. I ain't got his number. And so Kelsey was like, well, it's a report already out. And he was like, about what? And then she was like, about the incident, but it ain't naming no names. But she said verbatim, Megan's team is on top of this. Literally what she said. This was 5 hours after everything took place. That's what she said. And Tory said on the jail call, I'm the only one that's gonna get backlash. You not. He said Megan not. I'm the only one. He was like, but I'm sorry that it happened. And okay, but why? I'm gonna ask you this: why a bitch that feel like you just shot her best friend answer the phone for you? Because you do a jail call and say this is such and such. You answer the fucking phone. Told Tory the hospital that the girl was in. Okay, and then Tory say bail me out. That hoe didn't say no. She basically said, well, media already on. And then she said, the longer you sit in there, the bigger it's gonna get. So it's like she would have, seemed like to me, but didn't want to be tied to it like that. But she verbatim said,
I'm telling y'all, see, it make perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? It's making more sense as far as Kelsey being the one that did the shooting rather than Tory, y'all. I'm just saying though, I'm just being Mahel and going off my own assumptions off the things that I am hearing. You know what I'm saying? That immunity deal makes a big game changer. If she did do it, she can't be prosecuted. And the only thing that she has to do is basically go up there and say, Tory did. Tory did it, point the finger at him. You know what I'm saying? Let's get him locked up. You know what I'm saying? Because, quote unquote, hip hop is acting like they support violence against Black women. I'm just saying, y'all.
Now, Megan's team is on top of this. Within 5 hours, placed at 9:05 a.m. that day. Mm-hmm. And as it pertains to this fight, let me go to my damn notes so you can see how that progressed. So what happened?
Break it down. Hold on. By the way, I need everybody who rock with me, and if you're here or you're watching my live stream or you're watching this live, please go show Milagro some love. She's on the scene. She's showing the commitment. She's putting in the work, and I need y'all to show her some love, please. This is some chat nigga shit. I need y'all to show some love. She's in the field, and I like that. Go ahead, girl.
And everybody got tested for gunshot residue and DNA on the gun, but Megan. The driver, Kelsey, and Tory got tested for gunshot residue and DNA on the gun, not Megan. But
yeah, he also said everybody who knew over here watching from the bushes or in the comment section that ain't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to my channel, man.
Know something very interesting? The gun had 4 different types of DNA on it. 3 people got tested. Who the last motherfucking one it could be? We got traces of 4 different people DNA, but only 3 people got tested and they came back. Okay. So
no, this is crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait. I want to ask you this question. I'm fumbling. Hey, I want to ask you this question because this is a question that a lot of people, including me, were wondering. Mm-hmm. We know Kelsey will be taking a stand. Yeah. Megan's taking a stand tomorrow. We don't know if Tory's taking a stand, but maybe he does. What about the driver? He's the 4th person. Have you heard anything about the driver?
They have put his picture up and they have mentioned him. Neither side has placed blame on him. They said that a witness saw him try to break up the fight.
All right, so now that we see, now you I think on the vehicle, they put his pictures up, this and that, but nobody has said just really anything about his involvement besides he tried to break up the fight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this lady who in the courtroom taking all these notes, you know what I'm saying, and keeping us up to date with the things that are going on inside of this courthouse with Megan and Tory, y'all.
They ain't saying much about his ass at all, which is like, okay, well, but they didn't throw his picture up there, full name and everything. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell he did.
That's a little spooky to me.
It is.
What you think?
What's going on? But maybe they feel like he gonna be on Tory's side, so fuck it. Maybe. Maybe like it's and ain't no point. They tried to act like Tory just popped up at Kylie house. Like Megan did not call him and invite him. That was trash. They knew that shit.
Wait. Oh.
And you know, Corey Campbell is going to testify.
I'm glad you said that. So I heard from somebody who was at the party just serving drinks. Somebody who was serving drinks said Tory was invited by Meg, allegedly.
Yeah, that's what they said in court today.
Okay. And what do you think? By the way,
let me tell you this. Megan bodyguard, Justin big ass. How about the next damn day? Tory still had Megan shit in the car, right? They say Justin went to Tory house. They say Justin went to Tory house and they talked about it. And Justin gonna testify because Justin claims that Tory said that he shot the damn girl. Now, why? Now, you mean to tell me that that's what Tory told you? But you was on Instagram saying, ain't no little nigga about to shoot nobody around me. You went and saw a nigga and ain't do nothing? You went to his house to go pick up Megan shit. And he confessed to you. That's his claim, that he confessed that he shot that damn girl. And you just left, and that was it?
Hey, let me ask you a question, because you know what's so interesting about this case, because so many people are public figures. Have they played anything that's an Instagram live or any public? Because they got to play the Gayle King interview. They got to. When Tory starts the question, when Tory's defense crosses Meg, they have to allude to that Gayle King interview.
They brought that.
All these niggas, including Kelsey, has been on record stating things that I don't know if they're willing to keep saying in court. Now they're under oath.
Exactly. You don't want to perjure yourself. And let me tell you what the gun was. The gun was in the front seat under a Louis Vuitton bag. It was female shit in the front seat and in the back seat. The gun was up under. You could see it, but it was under a purse and some damn papers and shit. And everybody that knows Megan said her phone was dead. I saw 2 charges in the car. Okay. And then they showed us video of Megan crying in the ambulance, child.
Wait, it's like body cam footage?
I don't, it must have been, because you could see her, they didn't say body cam. I don't know how they obtained it, but you could see her in the damn bed, and they're going to play a small clip. She talking about, like, just in the ambulance.
Does she say anything even in the ambulance, like, oh, yo, y'all go get Tory, he did something to me?
Nope. She continued to tell them it was glass. No, they showed us a picture of her left foot from the hospital. They said that the doctor gonna get up there and talk. They said they had to remove the shit from her foot because she would have had constant pain and it could have moved or caused an infection. They didn't show us no damn x-ray. They showed us a PowerPoint presentation, but showed us what the report said. We saw no x-ray. They showed us a different picture of Megan damn foot, and then they showed us the stitches.
Wow.
They didn't show anything that would conclusively make me feel like there were bullet fragments.
Yes, IGT, absolutely. Kelsey was inside the car too. Now notice she said that the gun was found under a Louis Vuitton purse. It was female stuff all around where the gun was at. Remember, Tory's defense is Kelsey did it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do it, she did it. Reports said that the witnesses, hold on, let me do this real quick. Reports said that as far as, you know what I'm saying, the witnesses go to this whole situation is that they seen Kelsey with a gun. Kelsey had gun residue on her hands as well as Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? The lady just told us that there were like 3 different DNAs on the actual gun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say Kelsey, Tory, and I bet you the driver DNA was the ones that was on that gun, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We about halfway through the interview, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody is getting new details that they ain't got nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? Unless you watch this actual live, you know what I'm talking about, man. But they breaking down a lot of the stuff. Now, the lady that you see on the screen that looked like Meg was actually inside of the courtroom. So the things that she is telling us are factual. She took notes, you know what I'm saying? All of that. They had the one of the policemen that was on the scene go up and testify. You know what I'm saying? Megan is gonna testify later today. You know what I'm saying? And if she comes back and recaps what Megan had to say when she took the stand, you know, I 100% will come back with that as well, man. But shout out to her, like Academic said, for her going out and putting that leg work to bring us all of this factual information, man. You know what I'm saying? That's his side, her side, and then the truth, man. It's up to the judge and jury to find out which one that they believe. But Tory, like I said, the prosecution is saying did it. The defense is saying that Kelsey did it. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, I'm just saying, though. Hey, we've been in here for an hour and 15 minutes, man. Y'all already know how we rock over here, man. We're going to take this small break, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of the interview, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you step on that like button. And if you're new over here, subscribe to the channel, man. It ain't nothing wrong with getting a little bit of content in your life. Scale gang.
Damn, Chase, you turned that hoe up.
I'm making this, and this is really making it look easy. Watch me do it, you'll think anybody can do it. I told my jeweler go crazy. I'm dripping ice on my neck, yeah. I told the label, they cannot sign me if it don't come with a check, yeah. I'm a real street nigga for real. I got a rep for the set, yeah. 1200 block vet, yeah. Get them gone, no sweat, hey. I told my jeweler go crazy, crazy. I'm dripping ice on my neck, yeah. I told the label, they cannot sign me if it don't come with a check, yeah. I'm a real street nigga for real. I got a rep for the set, yeah. 1200 block vet, yeah. Get them gone, no sweat, hey. Just got a bundle of niggas. I picked it up, fresh off the fumble, a nigga. My money don't blow, you drop it, then it's gon' tumble, a nigga. We making moves, we cannot lose. You say you want it, but ain't paying dues. I had to hustle to get me some shoes. I had to hustle to get me some food. Scale gang in this bitch. Hustle hard, get rich. Get the money, won't quit. Stack them hundreds, you rich. Niggas mad cause you made it. I'm smoking sweets, getting faded. Nothing but purple, I'm blazing. I swear this life is amazing. Keys off in the basement. No cell phones, no traces. Nash back to the basics. Niggas mad cause we made it. Know them haters gon' hate it.
I need a 4 and a baby. I keep a loaded 380.
I told my jeweler go crazy. I'm dripping ice on my neck, yeah. I told the label, they cannot sign me if it don't come with a check, yeah. I'm a real street nigga for real. I got a rep for the set, yeah. 1200 block vet, yeah. Get them gone, no sweat, hey. I told my jeweler go crazy, crazy. I'm dripping ice on my neck, yeah. I told the label, they cannot sign me if it don't come with a check, yeah. I'm a real street nigga for real. I got a rep for the set, yeah. 1200 block vet, yeah. Get them gone, no sweat, hey. I'm really about dollars, I'm making ends. Still rolling lack, give a fuck about the bins. Trapping my life, I get it in. If life is a game, I gotta win. Niggas for playing, I'm real in the bitch. Hand in my car, check out my fit. Shout out my jeweler, just iced up my wrist. Sister got that dirt in my piss. Niggas be acting, better watch what you say. If you ain't scale gang, get the fuck out the way. Haters right here, they die every day. I keep it 100, believe what I say. Money in blocks, ain't punching no clocks. Got it on lock, fuck it, I'm hot. Whipping the pot, still I won't stop till I'm on top.
Mentioning yachts,
still watching for the cops. Boy, this hustle don't stop. Making ends out blow. Bunch of fiends at the door. Ask the laws, they know. Try to stop us before. Niggas out the back door.
Bricks still in the flow. Hey,
I told my jeweler go crazy. I'm dripping ice on my neck, yeah. I told the label, they cannot sign me if it don't come with a check, yeah. I'm a real street nigga for real. I got a rep for the set, yeah. 1200 block vet, yeah. Get them gone, no sweat, hey. I told my jeweler go crazy, crazy. I'm dripping ice on my neck, yeah. I told the label, they cannot sign me if it don't come with a check, yeah. I'm a real street nigga for real. I got a rep for the set, yeah. 1200 block vet, yeah. Get them gone, no sweat, hey. Yeah, man, and we back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So these are pretty much a lot of the facts that are going on in this whole situation, man. Shout out Queen Mo. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the building. Yeah, you caught you alive. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all already know what it is. Don't it feel so good to be back home, man? You know what I'm saying? We on home turf. You know what I'm saying? This is scale gang business. It's scale gang or nothing, man. I don't care what none of the rest of these people say or what none of the rest of these people do. Y'all do what y'all do. I'm gonna do what I in the I already know how we rocking. So we got through the first half of the video footage of this lady giving us this recap, you know what I'm saying, that she talks to DJ Academics about what happened, you know what I'm saying, inside of the courtroom with Megan and Tory, man. It's looking like, you know what I'm saying, I seen a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, basically agreeing with me, you know what I'm saying, some of the ladies was in here agreeing with my hair, you know what I'm saying, basically saying, I can't even cap from what we seeing is most definitely looking like Kelsey did it, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to shift the blame to Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section. Check this out. Could this be, listen now, could this be a case of a scorned woman? You know what I'm saying? Who basically found out that the man she was in love with was sleeping with her friend. What an ultimate revenge to get into it with that friend, get shot in the foot, and blame it on the man and send him to jail. Strip down his whole credibility and his whole career, you know what I'm saying, by basically saying, hey, man, you shot an innocent woman, even if he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though. Already, Queen Mo, we rocking. We ain't gonna be in here but about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? This interview is almost over. We halfway through it. You know what I'm saying? But just think about that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? When you think about the things that you are hearing and the things that are going on, you know what I'm saying? Just think about, you know what I'm saying, in your normal day-to-day lives, you know, things that we have seen. To me, it most definitely could be a bitter woman. You know what I'm saying? Megan is mad, you know what I'm saying, that Tory did what he did. And what better a scenario, you know what I'm saying, for him to be done shot her. You know what I'm saying? And go to jail and lose his credibility as a man, you know what I'm saying, and everything that he worked for. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be like, yeah, you want to go do this, you want to go do that, I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you. And reverse the roles on him. Now you got her best friend willing that Tory, saying in the case to where they won't come back and try her, you know what I'm saying, which basically is saying that we can't get him locked up, you know what I'm saying, we just won't worry about it because we really don't want you, we want him to go to jail. Well, at least that's what Megan wants. I'm just saying, I ain't against Megan Thee Stallion or none of that, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going from my point of view from everything that I'm hearing. I'm just saying, though. So basically, you know what I'm saying, without further ado, you know what I'm saying, let's get back into this interview. Everybody in the building, make sure you stepping on that like button. I know you can be anywhere else in the world, but shout out to the squad for choosing to be here with Mahel when he go live, man. Y'all know what's
in her foot. But I think they don't want to get into the fact that they're missing the bullet fragments, which I'm sure we'll get into. But they did not admit that.
Hold up,
real.
Hold up, y'all. Hold on. And now this is just even more crazy. She just said that they ain't even got the actual bullet fragments for evidence. When did they start throwing away stuff that was gonna be damaging in court? You know what I'm saying? So basically, she's saying they done lost the bullet fragments. Oh wow! I'm telling y'all, man, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Showed the foot. Why wouldn't you show the jury the X-ray? Show us the bullet fragments in the foot.
Hey.
Yes, Miss Danita.
I gotta ask you about
They can't find the bullets. They ain't showing no X-rays, no nothing. So basically,
that has been reported. The detective that got fired from the LAPD.
They can't find the bullets, the bullet fragments. They not showing X-rays of Megan's foot with the, you know what I'm saying? So really, what is y'all doing? See what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, man, this whole situation is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. When did the state make it possible, you know what I'm saying, for you not to have all the evidence? That seemed like the first thing they would have kept was the bullet fragments, you know what I'm saying, as well as the x-rays to prove that this woman really got shot in the foot. Now I'm questioning if she got shot at all. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. They don't got bullet fragments. What? You ain't showing no x-rays. What? At least if you don't got the bullet fragments, at least show the x-rays. Hey, man, I'm just saying, though, y'all heard it from her, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? She's reporting what happened inside that courtroom, man, what they had and what they didn't have. I'm just saying, if they didn't have this, like, if they don't show the x-rays, they don't got bullet fragments, why are we even in court? Just saying, though.
He went on record and said that the bullet fragments are missing.
The bullet fragments are missing,
December
y'all.
2021, he said that.
Wow.
We'll see today. They said that they did not mention if Jaquan had any type of gunshot residue on him, but Kelsey and Tory did. But let me tell you this: how the fuck was Megan telling the truth about what she say happened if she was walking away and Tory shot over the car? But she say the reason why they say Kelsey got gunshot residue on her is because they said that Kelsey was standing right there, like she was that close to Megan, or that close to him rather, and got it on.
Hold on. Going back to the opening statements by the prosecutor, let's talk about dance, bitch, dance. So I heard some report that says there's nobody but Meg that will actually attest to that statement before the shots. There's no witness. What's this dance, bitch, dance shit? Because that's a narrative that they're hoping to convince the mass public who are tuning in.
You know something? They brought that up, and the Tories people did try to speak on the fact that no one else heard this, right? It was an objection was called, and they said, child, hearsay. And maybe they'll bring it up again later, but they did not let a conversation start or let anything. They did not let him dive into the fact that she was the only person that heard that shit. She's the only person that says she heard dance. We have ring camera people talking, nobody heard the shit.
Yeah, and check this out. I know that I'm presenting this to y'all. You know, that dance beat dance. It sounded kind of awkward to me because y'all in a place where she can't dance. Megan, how tall is Megan? 6'2", 6 foot, something like that, 6'5". You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no way she could stand up inside that Cadillac Escalade and bust no dance move. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, really basically is somebody shooting at your feet, making you pick your feet up, you know what I'm saying, and hop around. You know what I'm talking? Ain't no way she can do that. She too tall. So basically, y'all might as well just say you might have gun out and shot it in her foot, you know what I'm saying, and left that dance out of it, because it made me question, like, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? And remember back, I just showed y'all the footage of the Cadillac Escalade that they jumped out of. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way, you know what I'm saying, she was finna bust no kind of move inside of that truck. You know what I'm saying? So, and now they saying that Megan was the only one that heard dance be dance. Nobody else in the whole truck heard it. Nobody else heard it. You know what I'm saying? And the only piece of evidence that they got that it was, you know what I'm saying, was somebody in an apartment somewhere saying that they heard gunshots. They wasn't recording. They didn't go stick the camera out the window or none of that. The lady says the only thing that you seen was the person who recorded, you know what I'm saying they heard gunshots, the furniture inside the house, the living room couch or whatever. No SUV, no Tory Lanez Megan, not the police pulling them out the truck, none of that. Just her words saying that she heard gunshots. Now, and it doesn't make sense. We don't got bullet fragments no more. We don't got no x-rays of what happened. What's up, Weary? We don't got no x-rays of what happened. You know what I'm talking about? And they're not showing any of that in court. So basically, just like you just say, he pulled a good fellas. That's what they trying to say he did, Death Star. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely trying. You know what I'm saying, but they ain't got no evidence that he did nothing. So I asked again, why are they even at trial? I don't know, man. Just my opinion. I'm just saying, though. It might make sense to y'all. It don't make no sense to me for him to tell her to dance. And it don't make no sense for me, no sense to me for them to not show x-rays of Megan's foot with them bullet fragments off in it. Because, you know, they took x-rays at the hospital. I'm just saying, though.
Let me also ask you, because I seen that apparently there's a lot of objections. What's going on with the objections? Like, you got to explain it to us.
In my opinion, every time... Oh, my room service here. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead, girl. Go get your room service.
Hey. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Tell me what we thinking about it in the chat. How y'all feeling about it, chat? You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling about it? Give me some feedback in the chat.
Would you like me to open this back for you? Yes, please. Can you please?
You good?
Mm-hmm. I got to sign my receipt.
That's all good. Okay, you got to explain the objections. It seems like the prosecution was calling a lot of objections. They don't want certain stuff. What's going on with that? Tell me.
I just feel like every time Tory's people was about to get into some shit, there was like objection, hearsay, and then the representation would say, "How is this hearsay if this is evidence?" Miss Hammerhead, thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. You too.
And by the way, everybody's asking. They said they love your accent. Where are you from? Where are you from? You gotta tell people where you're from.
Houston.
Oh, you're from Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
So go figure me not riding for a bitch. Well, she from Bear County, but you know, imagine me not riding for a hoe that's claiming Houston. I used to support the bitch a lot, but a lie is a lie. I'm not going for that bullshit. So I feel like every time the prosecution was on to something, or no, the defense was on to something, they got called, you know, objection. And then, you know, it was like, well, what is it an objection for? Because this is evidence. The first time that they did it that I really was wondering, why did you call that, was when we were about to get into the body cam situation. Kelsey and them were unaware. I don't think they was thinking about the fact that cops got their body cams on at all times, and they were standing around, and that's how they picked up Kelsey sitting up saying, you know, I'm hyperventilating, like I'm freaked the fuck out, I'm finna pass out. And Tory says, you know, it's okay. They don't know what happened. It's okay. Everything will be all right. And then told the people, you know, I was just trying to protect my girl. That's it. So my whole thing is, I think we should be able to hear those things. I think that they should be able to talk about those things.
Wow.
But they did a
lot
of fucking objections. And he had to reword it, and he had to figure out another way. Like, let me tell you another time there was some stupid ass shit. You got a Louis Vuitton purse in the front seat. You got bitches suitcases in the back and bitch shit, like bitch luggage. Like they said, what was in the stuff? We don't know what was in it. The lead person on the case, the officer, what was in it? I don't know. Who was it? A man or a woman? He said it was unisex. They said the Louis Vuitton bag, yeah. The suitcase was unisex, yeah. I don't know.
Check this out, Weary. You know what I'm saying? She was allegedly a friend. She was Megan's assistant. But the thing that throws this whole case into a loop, Weary, is that Megan found out that Tory was having sexual relations with that woman, with Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? And that's what got them into the fight in the first place, because our reports say they was fighting at Kylie Jenner house about this whole situation, because some kind of way Tory found out that Megan had sexual relations with the baby. Y'all remember in his new song he just put out, he basically put it on Front Street that he hit Megan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hit her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though. So it makes this whole thing just go up in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's x-rays, you know what I'm saying? No video footage, no nothing, just witnesses' accounts of a lady that was inside of her house and heard gunshots. Who is to say that the gunshots that you heard even came from the Cadillac SUV? You know what I'm saying? You just heard some gunshots and sending some footage to the police, and they just connected the whole thing as in saying, okay, well, this lady heard gunshots, so, you know, Tory must have did it. Come on, man. Y'all got to come on with some more factual proof, because right now it's looking like the friend, the AKA the frenemy, you know what I'm saying, basically was the one that shot her in the foot, and y'all trying to put it on Tory, just like he said.
No, I don't know who it belonged to. The plan's stupid. And so the judge would be like, well, they would object, and he would say, well, you did already ask him that. He said he don't know. And they would just kind of let it go. No, who in the suitcase? And then that's what I mean when I say they didn't follow protocol, because then the defense would say, did you look through the stuff? They didn't even look through every damn thing. So how you know, was the bag unzipped? How you know the gun ain't come out of them damn bags? All them 57 fucking bags that them bitches had. Because they moved all that shit from EJ car to his car. Why Megan them, and they did outline exactly what we talked about from the transcripts, that Megan them then told the damn driver, I left something in Kylie's house. Take me back. Take me back. After she done got her ass, after they told her that something happened at the house. We don't know what yet.
Wait. Who said they left something?
Megan.
Really?
She said, oh yeah, that's what they laid out. They said Megan was acting a damn fool. Something happened. They haven't outlined it yet, but was refusing to leave without Tory. Refusing. They go out
to leave Kylie's house?
Refusing to leave Kylie's house.
See what I'm saying, y'all? See what I'm saying? She found out at Kylie's house about all of this stuff that was going on with Tory and with her assistant. And she got mad, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, nah, I'm not finna leave the party, because allegedly Kylie asked her to leave once she started acting a fool, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Megan wasn't going for it. She's like, I'm not leaving my man hurt, you know what I'm saying, with this other woman that he already been banging anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, it's looking real suspicious. Yeah, man, but y'all free to form y'all own opinion. I'm just giving y'all mine. I'm just saying, though. Listen to what the woman is saying, what happened in court. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? 1 + 1 = 2. You know what I'm saying? No matter what kind of math you doing.
Unless Tory leave Kylie's house too. Okay, so they go over there and do that shit. She get in the car with Quan, the driver. Her and Kelsey, they almost back in Megan's house. And Megan say, no, take me back, take me back. He was like, no. She was like, well, I left something. So then he finally go back and take them back to the house. And they said, Megan go up in there clowning again. And the driver had to go get Tory. Because the whole time that he done took Megan them, Tory in the pool with Kylie. Yeah. He was still at
Wait. Slow it down. Hey, by the way, if you guys are just tuning in, yo, I'm live with Milagro. She got the exclusive details of what really happened. No matter what you've seen from anybody else, you know, obviously everybody's doing really good reporting about what's going on today. But if you really want the real details, I mean, the real details that we really care about, because we're trying to figure out how we get from a pool party to a shooting to a fight, all of this to arrest. We trying to figure it out. Milagro is here to tell us what she's hearing in court. Today, we have went through not only opening statements, we have seen initial witnesses, including the first detective that got called on the scene. We have heard what they have said, but what's happening is that in this trial that's scheduled to be a 10-day trial, 11-day trial from now.
They say they think this shit gonna be 5 to 7. We got through 5 witnesses today, child. 5.
5.
5.
Are you talking about wait tomorrow or
no? Today we got through 5 witnesses.
Wait, tell me. What witnesses? Tell me.
It was the cops and the detective.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we get to
they went through 5 police officers today.
Yeah, 4 police officers and a detective.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. We only heard about Diaz. I'm glad you said that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think, or do you have any semblance of who's going to come tomorrow? We know Meg's coming tomorrow.
Megan coming tomorrow, and they say that they think their testimony going to take so damn long, we might not get nobody else. But EJ's supposed to be testifying, her stylist. Justin is gonna testify, so maybe they'll bring them in tomorrow.
What about Kelsey? No way we get Kelsey tomorrow.
They say on Wednesday.
So tomorrow and Wednesday, we're getting the heavy hitters. That's the heavy hitters for the prosecutors. What you feeling so?
The defense set their ass up because when Megan get on the stand, they brought up Gail so many damn times. I know they're gonna bring that up. And they brought up her inconsistencies. The defense brought up that he said, I want you to keep in mind what she said from the beginning.
Absolutely, IGT. She can speak on it. She's not a juror. The only people that can't speak on it is the people that's involved, like the judge, the jury, the prosecution, and defense. They can't speak on it. But she's just a spectator who was in the courtroom, so she can speak on it. You know what I'm saying? She can say what she seen and what she didn't see and what she heard and all that without worrying about getting in trouble because she's not a part of the case. She just she's just a person that's in the audience watching everything going on. What's up, Brenda? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Let's let them continue.
To the end. And every time he said, I want y'all to really judge character. Y'all gonna have to, judge credibility rather, and figure out what makes sense. Why did she say this? How long before her story changed? When did it change? What was the benefit? All of that.
Milagro, hold on. I got to ask you verbatim. You kind of alluded to it. So are you saying that already the defense is thrown into the pot, the interview, the very high-profile historic interview that Meg did with Gayle King?
They brought it up a few times. Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a movie tomorrow.
They done seen it and they ready. And Tory lawyer, he ain't playing. He get right to it. The prosecution put their people up there and was smiling and asking easy questions, and that defense got right up there and said, child, and what happened? Okay? That's what the fuck they wanted to know.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, hey. By the way, I wish this was televised. And by the way, you know what?
This is ridiculous.
Because it's not
where it's not supposed to influence the jury for the simple fact, that when I don't know, like a lot of people ain't been to court before, but they tell them, you know what I'm saying, basically they're not to watch the news, they're not to watch social media, they're not to do none of that while they are a part of this trial. They don't want them to get influenced. So therefore, they make them stay in a hotel or something like that where they can have a little bit of supervision over them to make sure they're not watching TV, you know what I'm saying, or watching social media. But people gonna do what they gonna do anyway. But the jury is supposed to be watching the news or any kind of social media to influence their decision. Now, remember, this case is 2 years old, and I know that a lot of people, and that goes back to what I told y'all before about the jury selection. You know what I'm saying? Like the prosecution and the defense both get to pick jurors to be on the jury, on the jury thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they're supposed to be an unbiased jury, meaning they're not supposed to be actually watching any form of any social media or news. But this case had already hit the news a long time ago. So the only way that you're going to get past public opinion is to get people that's not in tune really into hip hop or the genders or something like that, which kind of, goes with what she said about the jurors that were on the jury, you know what I'm saying, themselves. They appeared to be people that were not in tune with anything hip hop anyway. But they're not, like I said before, they're not supposed to be watching social media or any kind of news situation while they are members of the jury. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up with it, Amore? You know what I'm saying? I hear you. Yeah, 2 years later, Queen Mo. That's typically how long it takes for things to go to court anyway, even if you're a normal person. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's let them finish, man. You know what I'm talking about? Very interesting details coming out in this case, man. I can't even count. You know what I'm saying? Back to the report, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you stepping on that like button. And if you ain't done so, man, help me here get them numbers all the way through the roof because I'm shooting for 10K. I need all the subscribers I can get. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man.
not televised, you're gonna have to be our eyes and ears.
Mm-hmm.
How early do you got to get there tomorrow?
Tomorrow, why the fuck Megan got a CIA nigga on her team, child? Then came and did a sweep of the building today.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
They had security in them already doing sweeps today.
Wait, don't say that again. Meg got what?
Somebody on the team, they say used to work for the CIA.
Meg got a CIA nigga on the team?
That's what they said. They said they did a whole sweep.
Got the CIA involved, y'all. Now, you got to remember, Meg with some high-powered people. She with Rock Nation. She under Jay-Z. If y'all remember, it was a whole big old fiasco about Jay-Z basically having a Fed on his record label. CIA, a Fed, CIA, a Fed. Makes perfect sense, don't it? Got a lot of pull. You know what I'm talking about when it comes to a situation like this. Exactly, Supreme Intention. That's the Rock Nation machine. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, hey man, y'all better pay attention so y'all don't miss nothing. You know what I'm saying? Got the feds doing sweeps at the trial, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Her team is all on top of this. You got to know that Jay-Z is a billionaire. You know what I'm talking about? And Megan is one of the artists under Rock Nation. Of course, he gonna use all his resources to make her look right. You know what I'm saying? And to make Tory look wrong. You know what I'm saying? And Tory basically alluded to that in his song where he said that Rock Nation back him up. Now I'm just saying, man, a lot of stuff coming out, bro. This is wild right here, man. But back to it. Let me let them finish.
Security people, the whole bunch of people came through that hole today. So tomorrow finna be a fucking mess, literally, with all this bullshit. Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! Yo, Malagra. Hey, listen. I'm always gonna defer to you. You're there. You're present in the moment. You're feeling the vibes. You can tell the energy. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not there, so you're gonna have way more intel than me. Let me ask you your true opinion. After you've sat through day one of this Tory Lanez trial, which he's accused of shooting Meg Thee Stallion, what would you score it? Do you feel like Tory has took the lead so far, just only off what you've seen, or do you think that the prosecution has done a great job of painting a picture that Tory is a guilty man? Again,
the prosecution did a good job at repeating what their client said happened in an effort to try to back her up, but the defense shined today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, you gotta fight for your people, but like I said, it was not strong. By the time they got done showing shit, it was like, what the fuck we supposed to do with this bullshit? Defense got up there and talked about it.
Hey, this is what I said, right? And you could correct me because obviously you're there. I said, listen, the prosecution, who probably bogged down with a bunch of other cases, they came with a bare minimum, just talking about what they feel is needed to try to get a conviction. And Tory's lawyers, who have been obsessed with this for months, staying with them all of 24 hours around the clock, trying to figure out what the narrative is.
You want to know?
They presented a case, and the case they presented says, hey, whatever the prosecution told y'all, bullshit. We about to give you the real shit now.
And that, let me tell you two things. Number one, the detective that got up, he was the fifth witness. He did a good job. He ain't listened to the shit but a week ago. They said, how many times have you heard the jail call? And he said, he started listening to it a few times over the past week. He said, that's the first time you heard the call? He said, yeah. Last week is the first time the damn detective had even listened to the fucking jail call. They said, well, were there any other calls? And he said, no other calls, worth mentioning. He said, what that mean? He said it was about 6 calls, but the only person that answered the phone was Kelsey. That whoever he tried to call, it went unanswered or it just didn't go through. So the only call that they have from is the one that was with Kelsey. And let me tell you this. Hold on. They said the defense, when they did their opening statements, they said all of this is about jealousy. That's what they said. They said, don't pass judgment. Listen to all of the evidence. They said Megan, Kelsey, and E.
Bam! I told y'all. She was mad. She was jealous over there, you know what I'm saying, in that pool with Kylie Jenner not trying to leave. And the fact that she found out that her best friend, you know what I'm saying, was having sexual relations with Tory. You know what I'm saying? Spent into a whirlwind. You know what I'm saying? Her and that girl got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? And that girl basically wound up shooting Megan in her foot. That's my opinion. I'm just saying, though.
You know, we're there. And that Megan invited Tory to the pool party. They said when Tory got there, Kelsey was passed out drunk and everybody was drunk. That's when they mentioned that Corey was going to testify. They said Tory was hanging with Kylie and that Kelsey came over and that something happened. And they say Megan got pissed. They did not divorce.
Hold on. So Kelsey woke up. So she was passed out and woke up.
Yeah. Kelsey woke up and she go over to Tory and Kylie. Something happens. Megan gets upset. She want to go. Okay. Now she want to leave. She insists on leaving with Tory. Tory say, I just got here, but I'm going to leave her. They say EJ and Kelsey told Megan, your hair fucked up. You're a mess. Let's go. You need to leave. And then, so then Tory was like, yo, Jaquan, that's the driver. You could take her. You could take them home. And so that's when Kelsey, Megan, and Jaquan got in the car to leave the first time to take Megan and them home. So Tory still at the house with Kylie. Okay, so then EJ leave. Okay, that's when she was like, oh, I left something at the house. I need to go back. And then so they said that she got back and she was mad and she was drunk and that she created a scene and that Kylie said, you gotta go. And she wouldn't leave. And so that Tory was like, well, let me just leave because she won't leave unless I leave before this keeps on escalating. That's the only way she said she's gonna leave. That's what she wanted. She wanted him to go. So that's when he left with her. Megan was in the seat that the gun was ultimately found in front of.
Wait,
Megan's
say that again. Slow it down.
The gun was found in the front passenger seat on the floorboard. The first person to sit in that seat who was riding in that seat was Megan. And when they showed the picture of the gun, the evidence photos, it was a Louis Vuitton bag and shit up there. Now, and it was kind of under it. It wasn't hidden, but it was under it. So my whole thing is, okay, when a bitch gets her shit and put in the car, don't she put all her shit together? How we prove that that's Tory gun? Because the last person sitting, he was the last person closest to it. When everybody finally got back in the car, that's when Kelsey and Megan got in the back. And Tory
hold on. Milagro, a lot of people on the live, I see they asking, they said, explain who's EJ. They don't know who's EJ is. Explain.
EJ is the man, the stylist. He be with Teyana Taylor all the time now.
So basically, you know what I'm saying, the defense, you know what I'm saying, Tory's people are basically trying to lay that blame on the other girl, you know what I'm saying? But basically saying it wasn't an accidental shooting that she shot it, like she basically shot on purpose in the foot, you know what I'm saying? But they just saying that Tory ain't the one that shot the gun, that the lady did. So yeah, they trying to say that the lady, you know what I'm saying, shot Megan in the foot and it was not Tory. And the reason why she's getting up here to testify is because she's got immunity, meaning as long as she get up there and say that Tory did it, you know what I'm saying, no matter what comes out in this case, she will not be prosecuted, you know what I'm saying, by them, meaning Megan ain't gonna go after her, you know what I'm saying, as long as she get up there and take Megan's side. That's exactly what they saying.
Stuff like that. He was the one dressing Megan like a wrestler. He wear long hair and pantsuits. Y'all know EJ. EJ was the one acting like he was the damn star, dressing better than her.
Yo, Milagro.
They know EJ with the wedding wavy. They know that nigga.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Now put me on game.
So,
hey, chat. I want everybody who's listening. Yo, the only, you know what I mean, there's a couple of people who's covering, you know what I mean, the story, but Milagro is tapped in, you know what I mean? She good peoples. We gonna have to really tap in with her to get the real story, because everybody gonna report it too too bland and we ain't gonna get the real shit. We want the real shit.
Yeah.
Real talk.
They don't want that
Feel me?
not that bullshit. So let me tell y'all what the defense said happened in the call. So they say she was arguing with Tory and that Kelsey jumped in the argument to defend Megan.
Really?
Okay, so everybody arguing. So this is when Tory's people say that Tory said, do you know you backing up your girl like she ain't fucking me behind your back?
So Tory kicked it off like, yo, exposing the type shit.
And that is what, and let me tell you something, when you hear the jail call, when Tory is apologizing, it all make perfect sense. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have, damn.
Bombshell.
He said I was drunk. I would never move like that. Damn, my bad. And I can't take back what happened. It happened, but
oh, Tory was messy. He brought an issue that wasn't an issue at that point.
Yeah.
And
go
ahead.
Defense says this is what kicked off the whole thing. They said Tory said,
I told y'all.
the bitch is fucking me behind your back, like that. And then that's when they said, this is the defense in court, child, that Kelsey said, well, this ain't the first time she backed me because she fucked the baby and Ben Simmons behind me.
Bam.
The prosecution said this ain't the first time there was the baby and Ben Simmons. Child, that's
this
when
is
the
in court. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Saying that he was capping. This is in court, y'all. Now, this is in the courtroom. They saying this. You know what I'm saying? Under oath, they saying this. You know what I'm saying? So there goes your what would we call it? Your what the word is, but basically it makes it more, you know what I'm saying? It makes it more messy. Tory put it out there that he had been knocking her off, you know what I'm saying, since Megan was knocking off the baby and such, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta read between the lines, you know what I'm saying? And basically that's what kicked this whole thing off with the shooting going on, you know what I'm saying? I think Megan was finna jump on Kelsey, you know what I'm saying? And Kelsey had to defend herself, you know what I'm saying, from Megan. So to make it all look better, you know what I'm saying? And y'all remember, like I told y'all before, Kelsey went on that whole rant of not getting along with Megan Thee Stallion at all. They went from best friends to the worst enemies all in a day. You know what I'm saying? And it makes perfect sense. It's trying to take the blame off her and put it on put it on Tory, you know what I'm saying? But this stuff that's coming out is very damning, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's very damning. All over a short number. Come on, make it make sense, man. Hey, pressure, I ain't that tall myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though, calm down with the short stuff, you know what I'm saying? Throw the whole case away. Exactly, Leisha. Exactly. Hey, you're getting some details you did not notice. The baby stuff and all of that came in. The motive, exactly, Death Star. Exactly. All I want to know was there a bullet found in her ankle? Hey, they ain't got the state claims that they lost the evidence. There's not no x-rays of the other bullet fragments. The actual bullet fragments ain't there. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Just everything's going off word of mouth and the things that the doctors got to say and the police on the scene say and all of that. Exactly, Queen Mo. You know what I'm saying? You're exactly right. And I'm a man to tell you, we'll make them go crazy. I'm just saying though. Hey, it's funny, but it ain't funny, man. But yeah, man, it's looking like the baby actually did knock down Megan Thee Stallion, y'all. Yeah, he wasn't lying in that new song he did where they said he was basically just clout chasing. Nah, he was telling the truth, you know what I'm saying? When they did that Crybaby song and all of that, he was just recounting. He was recanting all the stuff that he did to Megan Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? Go listen to the Crybaby song. You'll know what they sexual escapade was like. I'm just saying, though.
Hey, I'm glad you brought it. Hey, Milagro, your Ben Simmons, my nigga. I'm about to have to hit him and just ask him what's up.
Yeah, because what happened? Because
hey, Milagro, listen. This just between me and you, nobody else. So don't think about nobody watching. I heard Meg was, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, I'm not shaming nobody. She can do her thing, but people kind of had a
the baby said he hit
her.
that.
She do her thing. She do her thing. She do her thing. I don't know if that you could tell me. Is that a Houston thing? But I heard she got in the game and she did her bucket list. Her bucket list was completed.
I'll say this because we don't know what people be doing. People do be lying. You know, Megan is attractive and all that kind of shit like that. So a nigga gonna be happy to say he fucked her. But what I will say is because Megan has been so damn sloppy, and because we in a damn court of law, and we got 3 niggas that you possibly fuck behind your friend, there may be some truth to it.
Damn.
It could be, but I don't like to try, track a whole pussy. You not me because you fucking. You a hoe to me because you sloppy.
And by the way, I'm not judging her even if she did deal with any guy. Maybe she factored that into, people's perception of her, but I'm not factoring that in at all. And hold on, Malaga, I'll say this. From what some of the narrative I've heard is that her and her girl was falling out because of maybe guys, and you're a woman.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all deal with the same guys, it's always sad. We look at dudes who are fighting over the same girls as, bro, y'all should deal with that in a certain way. But same thing with women. Like if you and your girlfriend like a certain guy, but your girlfriend came to you and be like, Milagro, that's the guy I'm dealing with, or I like him, whatever. Y'all gotta have a way to deal with that, right? Like,
there's a code, especially if it gets physical. You don't touch that nigga. You don't look at that nigga like that. And even past that, I mean, girl, how many times you gonna do this shit? And we're like, what the fuck is up with you? You do have them bust down ass niggas, but you ought not be fucking behind your friend. And then imagine that being compounded by the fact that your whole image is you're a girl's girl. And my best friends are girls, and I just want to run around with girls and uplift women and shit. And you fucking your best.
It was all about the hotties, right?
Right.
It's all about the hotties.
But that's not what it was supposed to be about. Not treacherous, trifling shit. It's supposed to be one for all. I think that is ultimately what could have led to this shit going the way that it did. I don't think they thought it would go to trial, and I think that they felt like this will hurt her brand more than anything. If anybody finds out what y'all was really arguing about and what you and Kelsey got in the fight about, allegedly, like that's going to be a problem because that goes against everything you're supposed to stand for. I don't think it was about the sex because she rap about fucking it. It was about that being Kelsey, like you saying, the fact that Kelsey had fucked with them allegedly, and the fact that, girl, your brand, what the fuck is you doing? If you want to be a little, I don't even know no bitch that promote fucking her friend nigga. Like who the fuck would you, girl? I don't know. But
nobody does that.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Like, come on now. So that would have been a badass look. But they say Megan got out on Sunset Boulevard at the bus stop at 4:30 in the morning in a bikini with no shoes, and that Tory the one had to get her back in the car. Okay. And then they said that Kelsey and Megan was arguing and that Jaquan and them was taking them home. Kelsey and Megan arguing now. And so they jumped to the witness and said that the witness, Mr. Kelly, saw Kelsey attacking Megan. And now they said security stepped in to stop the fight. The muzzle flash went off closer to Kelsey. He said, I heard a loud arguing. And so I went on my balcony and then shit started popping off. For Kelsey to allegedly tell the people that, or they put it like she was, that she said that she got attacked by Tory, he beat her up. Kelsey had no injuries. And they found Kelsey's nail. They did confirm it was Kelsey's nail.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. Listen, I'm sorry to cut you off. They said Tory punched Kelsey in the face, grabbed her, this and third.
They said that Kelsey's statement was he grabbed my hair and got physical, but she didn't really remember what all he did. So I guess she was supposed to be so drunk she didn't remember. But she said that he had pulled her hair and hit her, like hit her upside the head or some shit. But they got pictures from her at the station immediately after. There was some blood on her leg and a little scratch. And her shirt, she had a tank top or a little bikini or whatever, it was ripped. And they said, did y'all ever ask her how that happened? No. Did y'all ask her about the cuts on her body? No. These are cops on the scene.
Was there any bruising on her face? Was there any bruising on her face?
Not a hair out of place and no bruising on her face. But Tory walked up to you and pulled your hair. And she had her hair pulled back at the top and down right here. Had he grabbed that bitch head right here, it would have been tussled. Like it would have been fucked up. It wasn't. When she took her police pictures, that bitch could have been going to the club. She looked fine. Which says about the altercation with Megan.
That's odd, right? Hey, listen. Hey, I'm glad you're here to explain and obviously witness all this firsthand, because I truly and honestly believe I'm being honest in this whole thing, but again, maybe there's some innate biases because I'm not a woman and you're a woman, so like I like to ask you, like, okay, when you're hearing this shit, what are you thinking? You tell me what you thinking.
I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, these bitches really gonna try to let this nigga go to jail behind this dumbass shit? I really honestly believe that they got into it. I don't know yet who pulled it, but the shit that's being argued is like they trying to say it was Kelsey to me. Like maybe it was her. And I think that that's only because they did not test Megan for gunshot residue or DNA on their gun. So how do you build a case around that? If you're trying to, outline that I didn't do shit. If the other bitch ain't get tested for nothing, we can't prove anything. So let's go where we can. She had gunshot residue and she had a motive and they was getting into it. So is it possible that maybe she could have done it versus him? And then you heard 3 shots, pop, 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 pause, pop, pop. What the fuck is this about? Like, what the fuck? So a gun was absolutely fired. And then 4 people, they found 4 shell cases, the police did. How about one of the fucking neighbors found the 5th one? Now, what the fuck was that? They ain't told us yet. And then they did bring up that Megan said her back was turned. He said Megan said she was walking behind the car. How he shoot her over the door? Then they say Megan said her back was turned. So how the fuck did anything else happen? Like, what the hell going on?
Let me ask you a question, because we only saw this through reports. They said that Megan's supposed to testify tomorrow, that she knows that Tory is the shooter. I'm saying, how could she know that if her back is turned?
She said this multiple times.
You tell me. Explain to me, please. I'm a little confused, please.
They argued the fact that it was dark. It was all, and then if your back was turned, what was your proximity to Kelsey? How did she get this gunshot residue? Like her story, they have already laid out a foundation that shows that her story don't make sense. Even if these people want to try to prove a case that Tory, they threw that 3rd charge up there, like negligence. Even if you want to do that, even if, God forbid, they said, oh, you guilty for discharging a weapon. Megan said he intentionally shot her. So it can't be he didn't shoot her with intent, because your story files flat. That's not what you said. So that's still a problem to me. And people think it's a slam dunk. No, it's not. And everybody needs to talk about the fact that bitch, they said that they requested the Gayle interview. You requested it to lie. You requested it to sit your ass up there and say you never had a sexual relationship with him. So what else will you lie? And she lied for how many years about that? So let me tell you what happened.
Hey, hold on. Let me does the prosecution, who basically admitted that they had an intimate relationship, do they even acknowledge that Meg Thee Stallion in her interview does not say that it was intimate?
That they slipped it in that there was a sexual relationship and kept on going like they hadn't said nothing. And let me tell you something. They said after the Gayle, Megan lied to her team, because they said that after the Gayle interview, prosecutors went back to Megan and said, okay, now what's all the chitter chatter? Like, was there a sexual relationship? And that's when she tested.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
A mess. So the defense said, she lied for how long about that? How many years did she lie and say they didn't have a sexual relationship, only for it to have been true? What else she lied about? And I want to highlight again, there were 3 people tested, but 4 DNA contributions. Tory's DNA, like you had said, was inconclusive. They brought it up and said it in black and white. No DNA on the magazine and inconclusive on the gun itself. So the defense absolutely backed up academics' claims that no, you cannot tie that weapon to him via DNA evidence. No.
Wow.
So she's sitting up there talking to you like you crazy, but that was factual.
Milagro.
Wow, y'all.
I need you to listen. We have 5,000 people on this live currently on YouTube and Twitch. How much? We got 22,000 people watching. So we have about almost damn near probably 30,000 between probably your platforms and what I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I really need you because tomorrow and here's you tell. I know you're gonna be in court tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I need every break. You got to get on live. We're gonna have your shit on. Everybody gonna hit the notification bell as soon as you go on live.
Cause
you might have to get.
Yeah, I gotta. We can't take no pictures in the house. They being real fucking strict. So yeah, okay.
Girl, you might have to get an extra phone. We might have to pay the bill for the phone. Just tell us what it costs. Hey, listen. You know my name Big Act. Just tell me what you like.
No, we can get in there because I think that people was going out into the walkway and like out there. You just can't take pictures and stuff.
Girl, you might need 2 to 3 phones. Fuck it.
Okay.
You might have to before this shit start. Go to the Apple store. Go.
All right, y'all. I know y'all want to get into some shit.
All right, man. You know what I'm saying? So, as of right now, you know what I'm saying? As of right now at this moment, y'all, you know what I'm saying? That was the end of that footage right there. So my question to y'all is, how we feeling about this before we get up out of here? You know what I'm saying? From what we heard today, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? It's appearing like Maher's the only one giving y'all the time of day with this case. You know what I'm saying? And this is a very interesting case, man. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't been here before, welcome to the trap, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how we get down over here. If it's new, you know what I'm saying? But I can say from watching all of this that I've been watching, y'all, it breaks it down a little bit more into perspective when you have people who know exactly what it is they talking about. You know what I'm saying? And this lady right here, she basically putting it into perspective when she goes live again. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely subscribe to her channel. So when she goes live again to let us know what happened today. When the news reports on what happened today, y'all, I'm going to go live again. So if this piqued your interest just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And you interested in this case now when you probably never cared about it. What's up, Lady Leezy? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? But this is crazy. Like Leezy say, Ed Dimmer here, Texas Mods in chat. Hey guys, I miss y'all. We miss you too, Lady Leezy. We glad you in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to get my people, you know what I'm saying, to disengage from the negativity all day. I ain't saying don't go participate, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you choose your day, man, to disengage, man, you know what I'm saying, and get back to normal reality, you know what I'm saying, because what I have learned is when you give your energy and attention to negativity all day, you know what I'm saying, it has an effect on you, you know what I'm saying, and I know y'all don't want to be walking around like negative people, you know what I'm saying, no shade to nobody, I'm just saying though. But we got a lot of information, you know what I'm saying, from this situation. I can't even cap, you know what I'm saying, it most definitely brought a lot of stuff into perspective for me and basically gave me a lot of details regarding this situation that I wouldn't have known if I had not paid attention to what they had going, man. So it's crazy, y'all. This whole situation is crazy as heck. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still not feeling like, you know what I'm saying, Tory shot Megan. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest with y'all, not feeling like Tory shot Megan. I'm feeling like the two homegirls got into it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I'm feeling like Tory dropped the bomb on Megan, made Megan mad. You know what I'm saying? And she basically, you know what I'm saying, confronted that other lady who felt like she didn't have no other choice but to pop Megan in the foot. Because I'm pretty sure Megan way bigger than what she is. You know what I'm saying? And she just had to get Megan off her case. I'm just saying, though. And instead of just them saying that they got into an altercation with Megan being mad at Tory anyway for the things that Tory did as far as having sexual relations with her best friend, Yeah, real talk. I feel like Kelsey. Me too, Lady. You know what I'm saying? And she did all of this out of get back to Tory, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And basically, place the blame on him. That's how my hair feels about it. Anybody is entitled to their own opinion. I'm not telling nobody else how to think, you know what I'm saying, or what to feel. I'm just saying that's how I feel about it from everything that I've seen thus far. It takes to stand and says something or some things that make me look at it in a different light. Well, maybe my opinion will change, but as of right now, from hearing the things that I done heard, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I can't cap with y'all, man. It's looking like Megan is bitter and mad, you know what I'm saying, at Tory and Kelsey, you know what I'm saying, for them having a behind her back relationship. And she is going for the gusto. You hear me? She is going all the way for the gusto, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? She about to ruin this dude's whole career, you know what I'm saying? Or at least try to, you know what I'm saying, ruin his whole career by any means necessary, and then taking him to court and smearing his image and making people feel a different way about Tory is what it takes for her to accomplish her goal. And she more than willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Now, I'm gonna play this before we get up out of here. Then I'm gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, you know what I'm saying? We shed a lot of light on this whole situation. So let's go take a few minutes to look at this this morning interview as far as I could find. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't find the whole interview, but it got a bit of Megan talking about the situation on her. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna leave it at that until more facts come out.
The incident on television until now. Here's a preview of that interview.
There was an argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's like normal friend stuff. Like, we fuss about silly stuff all the time. But I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to the way that it did.
So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance. And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times. And I was so scared.
In the car, shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window, shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick, like, because I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
A very emotional Megan we just saw. We're now joined live by CBS.
All right, so they just played that little snippet of it, you know what I'm saying? But you see, Megan is very distraught, you know what I'm saying? She's in tears, you know. I see y'all out there. Oh man, there's the need to say the fakeness. We got Weary up in here, you know what I'm saying? Weary say not one tear. Alicia B say, girl, stop. You know what I'm saying? She cap. Drama queen. Well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, she spoke on it a little bit to them, you know what I'm saying, several months ago. It's going to be real interesting to see how this all plays out, man. You know what I'm saying? And we most definitely are going to be here for it. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody who stopped through. Shout out to everybody who hit that like button. As more information come out on this case, y'all know I'll be on top of it, man. Salute to my squad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, squad, y'all make sure, y'all saying, that y'all know that my hair cash app work, man. I ain't seen y'all in a minute, you know what I'm saying? You know, support the platform via, you know what I'm saying, cash app, super chat, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. And if you want to, you know what I'm saying, you most definitely can become an Elite Scale Gang member. I'm not going to take that away from y'all, man, but I appreciate everybody who pull up, you know what I'm saying, to show support for my health, man. Most definitely, man. And if you ain't seen this yet, make sure you go check out my community wall. I posted up my year in review, you know what I'm saying, so y'all will see exactly how the channel doing, how we making progress on these YouTube streets, man. Remember, we started from 56 subscribers. We at 7.63 now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? Because most definitely I wouldn't be nothing without y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let y'all get on back to y'all day. No wrench, no cash out. Hey, Weary, you know what I'm saying? Since you said that, since you said with people before for this same reason right here, I know you just playing, but let me tell you something, man. You know what I'm saying? Since you say no wrench, no cash out, I say no membership, no wrench. I've been trying to get you to get one for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Support the platform. You know, we got major love for you over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day we'll be worthy of you getting a membership. But until then, man, you know what I'm saying? I always appreciate everybody who pull up and rock with me. For real, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and tie in with the team, Weary. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get down with the get down. Oh man, real talk, man. But yeah, man, I got a lot of love for all of y'all, man. We've been rocking for a year and some months strong, man, and we most definitely done formed a bond over here, man. And I'm appreciative of all of y'all, you know what I'm saying, who rock with your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? But just make sure, you know what I'm saying, y'all pull up, man. Anything go on it, you know what I'm saying? I don't see too many other people reporting on it. So yeah, you know, my head got to do the different thing and report on things that are interesting that everybody else ain't into. That's just me, man. I've never been a follower. I always been a leader, man. You know what I'm saying? And that just is what it is. So until next time, man, if you hear somebody talking about my hair and they mention my name in the same sentence with their name and they put grinding off in it, man, let them know that they may grind. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. Let them know that they may grind, but they don't really grind like I do. And at the end of the day, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I'll catch y'all later. It's Scale Gang, and I'm at this. Yeah.
50s and these hundreds, man. We're about this money, man. So we keep it coming in. So much is doubling. 50s and these hundreds, man. We're about this money, man. So we keep it coming in. So much is doubling. If it don't make dollars, it don't make. If it don't make dollars, it don't make. If it don't make dollars, it don't make. Since I'm hustling, trying to get it, cause I'm trying to get rich. Keep your mind on it. Keep your mind on it. Keep your mind on your money. Keep your mind on it. Keep your mind on it. Keep your mind on your money. Now while you watching everyday pass, I'm chasing everyday pass. Forget the middleweight, cause I stay in the heavyweight class. The click, we never sat down. We grinded, so we ate fast. It's time to celebrate. I set them straight, forget your fake. Hey. My G's ballin', from Texas to New Orleans. Plenty callin', 24 crawlers. We all in, and it's gonna be like
Shout out to that boy Pressure Bus Pike for being an Elite Scale Gang member.
They say I'm too stunning, call me Mr.
Know what it is,
I make
dog.
stacks and I break tracks, yeah, I'm the truth, honey. They say that cash rule, but you ain't touching cash food. I'm a bad dude, I move away like it's fast food. I'm never in the trap, but I'm always where the trap be. Good hustler, you can ask the whole hood about me. I stay street, down to the core, I'm hard to deal with. On some real shit, I am legend like Will Smith. It don't make dollars, it don't make. Since if it don't make dollars, it don't make. Since if it don't make dollars, it don't make. Since I'm hustling, trying to get it, cause I'm trying to get rich. 50s and these hundreds, man. We're about this money, man. So we keep it coming in. So much is doubling. 50s and these hundreds, man. We're about this money, man. So we keep it coming in. So much is doubling. It's money all around me. I'm grinding. hustling, trying to get some. Keeping dough stacked up, slackers don't get none. High roller, so flashy, yeah, I get cash when I blow past. Nothing slow, on gotta live fast. Or know what I'm repping to the income. Hustling in the streets, that's my only source of income. My homies locked up, felonies, no misdemeanors. Facing fair time, it's been a minute since we seen them. But I keep pushing on, Lord, forgive me if I'm wrong. Lot of clientele, I'm trying to get my money long. I keep my mind on it, all dollars, no cents. So if it don't pay rent, it don't make sense. So get your shine on, they hate I'm on. Been repping for the hood, been making platinum songs. I keep them in the flow, plus pockets full of dough. Here we go, and you already know. If it don't make dollars, it don't make. If it don't make dollars, it don't make. If it don't make dollars, it don't make. I'm hustling, trying to get it, I'm trying to get rich. Keep your mind on it, keep your mind on it. Keep your mind on your money. Keep your mind on it, keep your mind on it. Keep your mind on your money. These and these hunters, man. We're about this money, man. So we keep it coming in. So much is doubling. 50s and these hunters, man. We're about this money, man. So we keep it coming in. So much is doubling.